My hand kissing, robotic listening, optimistic. You probably missed it. Watch me dolly think you started body competent me. Big microphone, hippie, kipsy, crispy chicken bros. Come up with stone rinse, chop the O, sprinkle a little snow.
Inside of Optimo.
Swing the John McEnroe, rap rock and roll, tiny pole, gun hole pro. Starsky with the gum soul, hit the rum slow, parole kids, live from one toe, Patone Stacey really high. The vivid laser I got, jump in a Harley Rock, cross, I freak a lemon pie, got it. Lord forgive me, Miss Sally shot it. Tracy got shot in the face. My house was overcrowded. You fake cats done heard it first. On how I shit it on your turf. That time, Cuban link first show. Check out the back K-pin. Summertime fine jewelry dripping. Face in the box. I seen the air twitching.
The rap kingpin.
What's good, Jerry? My boy Jerry in the building. He said what? What's on there? You sure? Hey, throw me that gas. I ain't. Actually, no, we good. My boy Jerry in the building. My boy Mr. Battle. My boy Damon in the building. Mentu in the building. Shady in the building. Rhea, yeah, all my niggas in the building. All right. Yeah, so let's season they broad fags. That nigga was wilding on there. Twist up some of this gas real quick, man. Saturday, I've been working all Saturday. I edited like 10 videos. Watching your BDP reaction now. Yeah, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about KRS One wilding on them niggas, man. Bung bung bung, with wrong. Stapleton is where the ambulance don't come. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I really think I was in my last life. I think I was like in New York. I think I lived in New York, bro. I think I was out there. I think I was a gangster out there. It got to be a reason I love this shit like this. It got to be a reason, bro. I think my last life, bro, I was in New York. I was probably a kingpin. I probably rapped and shit. This nigga went crazy right here. Niggas not need hope. And strong. Huh. RZA got something, man. My boy Mentu said you wild. And Mentu, man, it's the connection is too. Why do I love this New York shit like that, man? I don't know nobody else that really, you know what I'm saying? I be tapped in, bro. That's you got a RZA. That's RZA. That's me and the RZA connect. Throw a fuse, you lose. Half-ass crews get demolished and bruised. Fake be fronting. Coward ass niggas shutting down your block town for pumping. Me and the RZA connect. I'm in here late, but if you didn't notice, hold on. Oh, chat cooking, man. We got 36 people in here. It is midday type shit. Criminal Minds album is fire, and same time Eric B and Rakim Paid in Full came out. Oh, I know that. I know the streets was hot. RZA best producer period. Argue with your mom, Jerry. You might be on to something, Jerry. That nigga RZA got so much heat. RZA might be the GOAT, man. That nigga DJ Premier is pretty cold too, though, Jerry. My boy Shady getting it started. My boy Shady with the 5. I appreciate that. Why didn't Kool G Rap clap back at the teacher KRS-One? New York niggas explain. Yeah. So Kool G Rap didn't say Kool G Rap name, but he did say Queen. He talked about Queens in there. Or did he say Kool G Rap name? I don't know. Nobody want to say RZA one of the top woo rappers because he produces, but he's up there. Moot. Nigga code. This is the order. KRS One did the bridges over in one take and then went straight to the radio station. KRS One seemed like a real gangster nigga, man. Kevin said he going with Primo for the beats. That's not a bad choice either. The beef wasn't with Kool G Rap. Okay, G Rap probably didn't respond because he's not from QB. I thought G Rap was from. He not from. G Rap not from Queens. Yeah, I thought G Rap was from Queens. Primo Cole, but RZA. Nah, hey Jerry, I think I'm with Jerry, man. Oh, Jay, he said G Rap is not from Queensbridge. Okay. I be forgetting. That's what's up, tapping in real quick. My boy Brian, man. Happy anniversary to my boy Brian wife, man. Everybody tell my dog happy anniversary, man. Hell yeah. How long y'all been married, Brian? Salute to y'all, man. You lucky, bro. These niggas my age, man. It's so hard to get married out here, man. So much toxic shit going on out here, Brian. I think one day I might find something, but I don't know, man. It's social media shit. It's dark. When it comes to dating, it's dark. But salute to you and your wife, man. Happy anniversary. I hope y'all have a good evening, bro. He said he's still waiting to hear Public Enemy on the show. I just edited Public Enemy, bro. I just edited some Public Enemy. And hey, Chuck D, I think that's his name, Chuck D. Nigga was rapping. I want to hear the other nigga rap though. What's the crazy looking nigga? Nigga wear the big clock on his chest. Flavor Flav. I want to hear Flavor Flav rap. Raekwon to me can have a slick Rick flow. Said Raekwon can have a slick Rick flow to me. That is. LL Cool J too. The beef wasn't with Kool G Rap. Probably didn't respond. Okay, G Rap didn't even get along with MC Shan either. Okay. He said Juice Crew group was part of that. Oh yeah, Juice Crew. Kool G Rap was with Juice Crew. Got you. G Rap is not for Quay. Okay. RZA did scores for movies. Corona Queens. Damn, I thought Corona. MC Shan did the bridge after KRS. Well, okay, it's a lot going on right now in the chat, man. It's a lot going on in the chat, bro. Okay, Queens, but not Queensbridge Project. All right, cool. All right, I'm like, nigga, hold on. Queensbridge, what? Okay, I appreciate that, Jerry said G-Rap from Corona, Queens. Raekwon kind of have a slick Rick style to me. Okay, he said the whole Juice Crew, only one he didn't diss was Kane because they was close. G-Rap from Corona, Queen. Okay. Damn, Brian done been married 18 years. Yeah, salute to y'all, Brian, for sure. I thought G-Rap was from Queens too. Heavy. Yeah, Kevin, I'm like, damn. But they say he from Corona, Queens. So I don't know how far is Corona in Queensbridge. Salute Michael Ray in the building. KRS One was at his best on the mic at the stage, London freestyle. Chat Queens or Brooklyn, who has the best rapper? Oh man, it's about to get hype in here, man. KRS One, Chuck D, and Kumo D did the son together. Okay, Flavor Flav rap sometimes. Okay, he was a hype man. Okay, that's the vibe I got from that song. But I was like, I want to hear Flav rap. But he was hyping him up, man. Okay. So Flav was a hype man. Flavor Flav 911 is a joke, is a classic. Okay. Del Monte Green Beans. What's good, bro? My nigga named Green Beans. Emperor's New Clothes goes hard. Flav was in his bag on 911. I might have to run that 911. My nigga Trigger said I'm hearing a lot of Nas shit going on this week. But Flav on 911. What you mean, Trigger? On my channel? My nigga Trigger in the building. Everybody in here tonight. So, hold on. I seen a comment I wanted. Yeah, they told me he did diss Nelly. Flavor is a rapper. He's a great freestyle rapper, boy. Ted, what's good, bro? Busting at y'all niggas daily. Frying some chicken and listening. My nigga frying some chicken. I had some chicken yesterday. Put that shit in that air fryer. Air fryer saved my life, y'all. Saved my life. Let me roll this gas up, man. Yeah, Ted, I see you be on them stogies, dog. When I quit smoking the gas, I'm gonna move to the stogies. I'm lamping. My nigga said he lamping. So lamping mean chilling, right? That y'all, bro, y'all vocabulary and shit, the slang out there, man. I love that shit. I told y'all, I think my last life, bro, I was in New York. Probably Brooklyn or something. I was probably a Brooklyn nigga in my last life. Lamping, man. What up, Don? No, I probably was from Queens. My nigga Sean said gin day today, then a few gummies. Are you feeling good? How's it going? We chilling, Jizza. We chilling, my boy. Jizza, I seen your comment, man, talking about hey, the Andre 3 Stacks debate rolled over to my comments. Like on my videos. I thought that shit was funny. Busting at y'all niggas daily. Laugh, I was naming one of Flav's songs. Oh, okay. He got a song called I'm Lamping. Hold on, y'all. I had to roll my gas up, man. That's a cheap joint, a little cheap joint. All right, what? So how did this KRS One shit start, y'all? How did the KRS One start? The beef start with Rich Wright. What's up, Brody? I appreciate that. He said the Illmatic reaction was fire. I appreciate that. The Illmatic reaction is doing pretty good, man. It's doing damn good, and I'm glad it is. I'm glad it is. I feel like I deserve that. And I feel sorry for the people that be just so stressed out, like trying to debate if I've heard the album before. I be seeing niggas in the comments like, he's had to hear this before. I think niggas see me because I look like just a hood nigga. Like, oh, he looked like a hood nigga. He should have been listening to Nas. And I'm like, bro, I can't help you, fam. It's my first time hearing it, bro. I can't help you, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Y'all sound like, some of them niggas sound like Eminem fans. Eminem fans be like, I know you heard all Eminem. Nigga, I wasn't listening to Eminem growing up. No offense to M, but we just wasn't really, we heard the big time radio joints. But we wasn't just really bumping M like that. But Eminem fans think everybody in the world had heard every M song. Just like I was arguing with this nigga on TikTok. I said, bro, so you think everybody in the world has heard Nas, Illmatic? I said, I get it's a great album, but bro, everybody in the world have not heard that shit, bro. Everybody ain't heard that, dog. He said Eminem is trash. No, like I said, like I told y'all, bro, I grew up in Texas. In Texas, especially in them early 2000s. We had our own thing going. Like we was in our own little world. And y'all know that, bro. We was listening to screwed up music, sipping syrup and freestyling and listening to Mike Jones, and it was just totally different. And people be like, "Oh, you was biased." Nigga, for one, I was a kid, and then two, it wasn't like we was biased. We wasn't listening to it. Nobody was saying these niggas suck. We just wasn't listening to it. Trevor said Ghetto. And that's funny. Everybody named Ghetto Boys when they mentioned Texas. Like I was listening to Ghetto Boys with my uncles, them a little bit, but we was listening to Pimpster. We was listening to let me go, Mr. Lucci and Mr. Pookie. Have y'all ever heard of Mr. Lucci and Mr. Pookie? Like I think that them niggas is legends out here. Yeah, I said, bro, Illmatic. I was 4 when Illmatic dropped. Now that's no excuse though. Like if my pops was listening to Illmatic, I probably would have listened to it, bro. But my pop, we wasn't listening to that. He said, who? I was listening to Mr. Pookie and Mr. Lucci. These niggas is Texas legends. Mr. Pookie and Mr. Lucci. Mentu said, ring no bells. Man, these niggas is legends. Mike Jones, Lil Flip, Paul Wall, Chameleonaire. I know y'all know Chameleonaire. Boosie and Webby. These are niggas that I was listening to growing up. Young Star, DJ Screw, Pimp C. Niggas had us in a headlock, bro.
You breaking that down to him again?
I watch 106 in Park every day, but yeah, that's the only time
106 in Park, Rap City, Teachers World.
That's the only time like we would listen to like. I remember One Mic. I love One Mic.
I love If I Ruled the World.
If I Ruled the World, that shit.
I was never intrigued to go listen to an album.
Yeah, we was never listening to albums and shit like that. The replays, Flink said Chameleonaire is whack as fuck.
Come on, bro. Chameleonaire is one of the best rappers to ever grace this earth.
That's crazy, replay. Chameleonaire is whack. That's crazy, bro. But I'm not. That's you, bro. I don't argue with nobody like that's Pimp C. Hell, Pimp C and UGK, Slim Thug, Lil Kiki. Hey, that's what we was jamming. Lil Kiki and them niggas.
Color Change and Click.
Said the Dallas rapper I listened to is DOC. I heard a lot about DOC. I haven't really listened to a lot of them though.
That's what it is. Oh.
Who was a part of that? Yeah. Shady says, step your currency game up.
Talking to who? Come on, I've listened to Currency forever. I listened to Currency. Currency was TRU I was listening to.
Lil Troy, yeah. Lil Troy was one of the ones out here. That's what we was listening to. Like I said, I think when people hear that, they be like, oh, you just assume our shit sucked. We didn't assume that. Like my uncle went and bought Nas shit when Ether dropped. But I'm willing to bet $500 my uncle never listened to The Takeover by Jay. He never listened to what else did Jay diss tracks? But he did hear Ether.
Remember, he listened to Ether and I took the CD. That's how I heard Rewind and stuff.
Shady said Suave House. Hell yeah, we know about Suave House.
Suave House. Who was all on Suave House?
But yeah, I just wanted to Trigger said, nah, Silk the Shocker is whack. Back then, Trigger, we thought Silk was cold,
my
but
favorite rapper when I was a kid.
Now being older, listening to that shit, I'm like,
what's the first East Coast album you bought, Dex? Ja Rule. We listened to
Ja Rule. We did, bro. We was jamming Ja Rule, though.
We listened to Ja Rule.
We was jamming Ja Rule, man.
Ja Rule had us in the whole. Ja Rule reached us.
Silk is trash. I bet he did. Trigger, you willing to bet my bro? I'm telling y'all, bro. My uncle
Worm ain't heard Takeover.
Worm ain't heard Takeover, bro. I'm telling you. He heard Ether though. Because he went and bought it, but my uncle probably don't even know 2 Jay-Z albums.
Matter of fact, I don't even go this far. We didn't even know Jay-Z dissed the nigga back then.
He said Ja Fool. Bow Wow and Romeo. I was a kid, just hell yeah, I was listening to Bow Wow and Romeo. What? I was jamming Bow Wow, man. See, I think that's really gonna separate our age because I was listening to Bow Wow, bro. I was 11 when Bow Wow dropped. I was 10. Nigga, hell yeah, nigga. Bow Wow. I was a huge Bow Wow fan. Jizza.
Went and watched Like Mike and everything.
He said, I fuck with Fiend. Fiend was cold. Mystical.
No limit was different.
Trigger, hold on, man. I'm finna call my uncle, Trigger. Trigger, and I'm gonna really let you off the hook because I ain't gonna really bet, but because I know my uncle. Let me call my nigga real quick, y'all. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If my uncle say he heard that shit gonna be funny. He's heard Ether though. Man, that nigga ain't gonna answer, man. Damn, what's Unc number? Is that Unc? Okay, hold on. No, that ain't Unc. Mystical was, I think Mystical was the first album I bought, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I think Mystical was the first album I bought. I can't believe he said Chameleonaire suck, bro. Oh man. Damn. He said, wait, is that your brother, the one that said Drake is better than Trigger? You ain't met my brother yet? He been on here a few times. He said, did you get your money back? Man, Mental, I love Mystical back in the day. I like Mystical, watch his stuff. I like some girls from his video. I ain't gonna lie on Mental, you know what? Here. I think I did take that album back.
What?
My Mystical album. I know I took Ja Rule back, but I think I did take Mystical back because I think we needed some gas, bro. Like gas you put in the car. We was struggling back then. I know for sure I took my Ja Rule album back because shit, we needed some lunch. I needed lunch money and shit that next day or for the week. But I probably took Mystical back too.
I think my first East Coast album I bought was Fabulous. That's what brought me to the East Coast. FADO.
Man, too shit. He bugging you ain't need that BS. Nah, bro, Ja Rule went crazy. Y'all
hold on. What is it about Ja Rule?
He ain't Mentu don't fuck with Ja Rule.
Ja Rule one of them won. Ja Rule's one of the best rappers ever.
Mystical.
Like as far as accomplishments and reach.
Mystical is trash. He went crazy. Like he went crazy when he first came out though. Trigger.
Mystical was. Come on, they said Mystical was trash.
Fab, yeah. My brother fuck with Fab. I ain't never really fuck with Fab. I liked Fab, but I never really fucked with him like that.
Why the only reason I gave the East Coast a chance.
Yeah, Mentu tripping, man. Mentu don't like that singing shit though. I
understand that, but Ja Rule one of them won.
Damn, Cam said he gave his Ja Rule album away.
Ja Rule one of them won, man.
Ja first album was fire, Kazi. That's a fact.
And Rule gonna bring the ghetto gospel.
Mystical better than Chameleonaire? Hell no.
No, sir.
Hell, they ain't even in the same class.
If you want to just go on rapping, I think Chameleonaire could rap with anybody.
Gunplay underrated. He said John not even the best in his neighborhood.
Out of his neighborhood, he the one who got the most love in Texas.
He not the best. No, 50 because where Ja Rule from? 50 got love in Texas.
I like Ja though.
50 got love from Ja Rule. That was a lot of the kids. 50 got love from everybody.
Yeah, but
in the street niggas love
him. That shit only lasted. Ja Rule run was way longer than 50s in Texas.
I don't know, man.
Ja Rule after Candy Shop and shit, we didn't give a damn about Ja Rule. We didn't care about that.
He said, bro, I hated No Limit back in the day. I was strictly East Coast, but living in South Carolina during the late 90s. They tried No Limit. That's crazy. Battalion, man. Repays Flint. 50 was doing a lot of singing, Sharif. That's a fact. 50 was.
Questions, same shit.
Ja Rule not even in my top 50. And why? Hey, chat list. 63 people here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like. Y'all go check out my new Nas album reaction. Fab underrated. Ja Rule featuring Lil Wayne. Nah, you got to cam me up. Trigger, hold on, Trigger. Hold on, man. Hold on. I remember them dissing Bismarck. Bismarck was one of the power. Who dissed Biz? Nah, I was saying Ja Rule. Ja Rule. Damn, I was saying it sounded like I was saying that. Nah, Ja Rule. That's probably a little Texas, little Southern draw. Chameleonaire is whack is crazy. Nigga said Chameleonaire is whack is crazy. That's crazy. That's all I say though. That's crazy. I'm not the type that just gonna be on here and be like, oh, but have you heard this? Have you heard this? Because some niggas probably do think Chameleon their way. Like I can't be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own ear. Okay, he from Queens. He from Hollis, Queens.
That's where Stephen A. from.
Yeah, I knew I heard that somewhere. Stephen A.
Hollis, Queens, New York.
Okay, so you. I got you, Caster. I was in that DMX bag a little bit, man. I ran maybe 6 tracks. X, I feel like I really need to run an album too, so I can really just hear an album in full. Rappers should not be singing. Come on, Trevor. Nigga can't display this shit, man. Ghostface was singing a little bit when he said, Tupac, Biggie, we really miss you. That's my shit. That nigga said, yo, I walk around. He said, I walk around Gucci down, Wally boot, Jamaican had long 4 pound. Ask niggas how I get down. Don't speak much. That nigga was rallying on that. Oh man. Chat jumping right now. I'm finna catch up, y'all. I'm finna skip a few of these comments because I gotta catch up. No, I'm just fucking. That ain't singing. I was just bullshitting. He was kind of harmonizing on there though. Nah, he wasn't saying, well, how is Ja Rule? But only for the rule, baby. That nigga went hard though, man. When you was a young nigga in middle school, you had some, I had a few little crushes on some chicks, man. I'm thinking about that Ja Rule song, bro. Y'all niggas, man.
Bro, Ja Rule had niggas walking around with half their head unbraided.
Yeah, that's what I started doing that.
Ja Rule had niggas walking around with half their head unbraided, bro.
Iron Man reaction when y'all want me to get y'all a date on Iron Man? Yeah, Trigger already know. You already know what you waiting on, Trigger. But the Iron Man, I say
who's that?
He said Ja Rule sound like Oscar the Grouch.
Who Iron Man? That's one of them Wu-Tang niggas. Huh?
That's Ghost. I might do Iron Man. I'll do it. I'll try to have it out by Woo Wednesday, especially since my nigga Ted said he's disappointed with Woo Wednesday. Man, that joint got me kind of hard up, man. Method Man started to have the braids. That just proved, like I said, I'm in Texas. We knew Method Man from How High. Like Ja Rule started to have braids for us. Y'all gotta understand, I was a young nigga then, bro. When How High and shit dropped, and when Ja Rule dropped, nigga, I was young, bro. I was young as shit. Shouts out to the Bronx, man. Shouts out to the Bronx, Trail, for sure. Yeah, Dex played bottom 50. Y'all didn't like the Woo Wednesday track? Jizza said he loving Woo Wednesday. See, it's some niggas think these tracks is weak. Some nigga. That nigga Jizza got something. Bro. That Jizza got something, and RZA got something. What tracks did I do for Woo Wednesday, man? Y'all, man, I thought them tracks went crazy. Mentu, one of the songs was yours. It was the Killer Hills track. Sean said, "Life after death will be the most happy you will ever be listening to the man." I already know. What if I wouldn't have never listened to Niggas Bleed, and I did it with the album reaction? Niggas Bleed was Niggas bleed just like us. That nigga Big had something, man. So y'all didn't like Severe Punishment? Niggas hard to please these days, man. Niggas is hard to please these days, I see. Didi, what's good? That's a fact, Trillwin. That's a fact. That's a fact, Trillwin. Severe Punishment for Iron Man, the 36 chamber. That's it. We go. Ted, I got you, my boy. I got you. Yeah, I'm just bullshitting y'all when I said I can't please everybody. I think Trevor said RZA can't rap. What? RZA can't rap. That first verse on him. Hold on. Did RZA have the first verse on Impossible? He said RZA can't rap. Don't RZA got that first verse on Impossible? That nigga RZA got something to me. Even on that motherfucking Nutmeg, RZA went crazy. Hold on, who said that? I think, what's the name? What's the name is hard on niggas, bro. Replays Flink is tough on niggas, and Trevor. Replays Flink and Trevor is tough on niggas, man. I respect it though. Trevor lost his mind. Trigger said the life after death is gonna fuck my head. Hey, yeah. I can't wait to run the life after death, bro. It's on the way, man. It's on the way. I'm gonna have that's life after death is gonna be one of them reactions where I take a shower and spray some cologne on and shit like I'm finna get ready to go out. I gotta have a haircut and shit for that. Cause that's like some player shit, man. Especially that I love the dough more than you know. Niggas want. Then I said something, Paul. What I say, Troy? He said, Paul. What I say? Hard on niggas is Paul. I mean, Troy. Niggas is Paul's and niggas is shit. RZA 4 chamber versus crazy. RZA got some shit. Said wait till you get in the Woo affiliate bag. Yeah, we getting there. Woo Wednesday 9 Millie Bros. Oh yeah, I told you I did the Naughty by Nature track. It was really just Tretch. Is how many people was in Naughty by Nature? I thought it was more than one rapper, but Tretch. I forgot what song I did. It went hard though, man. Tretch was rapping on that bit. I ain't gonna lie. Tretch was rapping. Asan said life after death has a bunch of fluff. Huh. Yeah, I didn't do Yoke the Joke. I'm gonna do that one next. Replays, Flink. I got you. Damn, he said life after death got fluff. Let me go look at this because life after death, like I've reacted to a bunch of tracks off just individual. I ain't heard the album, totality, if that's a word. But damn near every track I heard was a 10, bro. So let me pull this shit up, man. My nigga said fluff, bro. But I that shit just be crazy to me. It really made me pull the track list up. He said Yoke the Joker, best Naughty by Nature song. Damn, that's a lot. What? That's a damn. Well, I love it. Larry, what's good, dog? Kevin said that bridge. Oh, hey, KRS-One was talking crazy to them niggas, man. Ghetto bastard. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Moot. I think that's which one it was. All right, so Life After Death track list. We got Life After Death intro. I haven't heard that. I don't know if that's a song or you know, that's back then. It could be a skit or some kind of intro. I don't know. Then you got Somebody's Got to Die, Crazy, Hypnotize. I did Hypnotize. Okay, Somebody's Got to Die. I think I did Hypnotize. That was hard. Kick in the Door was hard. Kick in the Door. Then you got Fuck You Tonight with R. Kelly. Last Day with the Locks. That was my shit. I Love the Dough. One of them ones. What's Beef? Big Interlude. More Money, More Problems. Niggas Bleed. I Got a Story to Tell. That's disc 1. Then he jumped disc 2. He jumped disc. Oh shit! He jumped disc 2 off with Notorious Thugs. Hold on, this is Life After Death. He jumped disc 2 off with Notorious Thugs. That's crazy. Then Miss You. Another, Going Back to Cali, 10 Crack Commandments, Player Hater, Nasty Boy. Damn, I ain't heard some of these. I ain't heard Nasty Boy or Player Hater. My Downfall, Long Kiss Goodnight. You Nobody. Nah, this is crazy, bro. I forgot about these. I thought I was finna be done. So we got Notorious Thugs, Miss You, Another, Going Back to Cali, 10 Crack Commandments, Player Hater, Nasty Boy, Sky's the Limit, The World is Filled, My Downfall, Long Kiss Goodnight, You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You. It sound like one of the ones to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to hear all the production and shit. Another fluff. Okay, hold on. Let me see what the chat talking about. Okay, is it fluff? Y'all send us a lot of fluff on there? Listen to the words, not the lyrics. Naughty by Nature. There. Should do a small clip. Jizza did with Nia. Hypnotized with the biggest hit, but the one with Bone Thugs is my favorite. That one with Bone Thugs is hard. But Talia, what's fluff? What songs? That's one of the best albums ever. That's what it's looking like, Mintu. Another Battalion says a lot of fluff. 6 songs on Life After Death, but the rest is fire. Imagine Hypnotized being fluff. The World is Filled is my shit. Player Hater, Nasty Boy, probably the only nonsense. Okay, them the 2 ones I ain't heard. No fluff days. Nasty Boy and Player Hater could have been left out. All right. Is the beats at least good? Ready to Die was way better. Damn, Kevin. See, I don't question nobody's opinion because it's their opinion. But when people use words like way better, he said it was way better. He said Ready to Die was way better. No, there's a lot of cap in the chat. It's one of the Go albums, Dex. Just 3 songs. Okay. 3 songs. 3 songs. If he's saying 3 songs is fluff off a double disc album, that's not bad, bro. That's not bad. Life has the best. My Downfall was my shit, bro. My Downfall was my shit. And then I didn't even understand like the first verse till like I really started listening to it. Replays for Hey Doug, what's good? He said Biggie top 10 for me. Hey man, if anybody that answered the chat and they said what's up and I missed it, man, my bad. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Life After Death is considered a classic. That is true. Life After Death is considered a classic. And I ain't even listened to it. I heard it's considered a classic. They say Nas, it was written as a classic. Downfall, my favorite song on there, My Downfall. DMC on the hook, yeah. Player Hater go crazy. You been robbed. See, Kazi think Player Hater go hard. just a little better. Big Easy go, so he gonna be fired 90% of the time for real. Yeah. My downfall was hard. War, so that's his favorite shit. It's for me on the album. It's either gonna be either My Downfall or Long Kiss Goodnight or Niggas Bleed. I don't know. We got I Love the Dough on there. That's my shit. Like some of us enjoyed the grimy sound more from Ready to Die, myself included, but that doesn't take away from Life After Death being a really good album in my opinion. Yeah. Okay. I feel you on that. It's just the songs that I heard on Ready to Die, it was cold. It was all cold. It is a different feel to it. I ain't gonna lie, a totally different feel. And y'all might laugh at me for this, but it gave me like a Me Against the World to All Eyes on Me feel. Like he was like, I listened to Ready to Die and Big kind of like, it's dark. But then I listened to Life After Death. I'm like, oh shit, Big is balling. Big is balling, nigga. When I listen to I Love the Dough, that nigga said, what'd he say? I forgot what he said on that motherfucker. But yeah, that's the feel I got. But the production too. From what I heard off Ready to Die versus what I heard on Life After Death, nigga, the production sound crazy. The production on Life After Death was amazing, nigga. The sound, that nigga, especially on that Niggas Bleed, he was floating. He was floating on Niggas Bleed. My nigga Young Hit in the building. What's good? 10 Cracker Man, this was cold. Play Hater's funny. It's not even meant to be a serious song, but some of the people love. Okay. Life After Death was great as a double album. Ready to Die was certified. Okay. Long Kiss, the movie, is as good as a song. Okay, I need to see that. Criminal Minded is one of the greatest hip hop albums. Okay, hey, Criminal Minded, I'm gonna do that soon. I might catch y'all off guard with that because I'm fucking with KRS One, especially after listening to that nigga today. He was tripping. He was tripping today. What's the one with Too Short on Life After Death? Is that The World Is Field? I think. Mobb Deep Infamous gonna give you the same feeling as Illmatic. Damn. For real? That Illmatic really. Illmatic, the more I've been listening to it, that shit really just give me a good outlook on, especially this nigga was young. So it really just let me know, like, damn, New York was, but they say that shit was crazy back in the day, man. They say it's still crazy, but they said it was just, New York is a different place. It's a different animal. Kids grow up fast. It says shit is different out there, but that Illmatic gives you a perfect picture, especially because I've already been doing my research. I've already, like I said, I've been researching this New York shit. Before I was listening to the music, I was looking up shit about Supreme and Prince and Pappy Mason and Puerto Rican Jesus and Hamo, and shit about Mike Tyson and World Hardy. I had been looking up this shit. So now I added the music. I'm like, oh, New York is an animal. But listening to that motherfucking Illmatic, yeah, that let me know, like, damn, New York is a jungle. Nah, I said, we looking at the out of towners, be like, nigga, y'all better break north before we get them folk. Wait till you hear the Infamous. Okay, I'm gonna run that too soon. Have you heard the War Report album? War Report CNN? Nah. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I ain't heard no New York shit, bro. I ain't heard no New York albums. Like, what y'all seeing me listen to is that's the first time, fam, except the Ja Rule shit. But other than that, bro, everything y'all see is gonna be, I ain't never heard no War Report. I never even heard of CNN to the channel. Will, what's good? But never heard Mobb Deep. I told y'all what I thought about Mobb Deep before. I didn't even know they was like a big time group, fam. And Prodigy ended up being one of my favorite, bro. Yeah, but my pops never like. He said, "Listen, bro, I can count maybe 5 albums that I can say are classics. Paid in Full, All Eyes on Me, 400 Degrees, Illmatic, and Straight Outta Compton. King D, that's a nice 5. That's a nice 5. I do think there's more classics than that, though, right? I mean, but I like that. That's a badass 5, bro. Because I haven't heard Paid in Full, but I've listened to some tracks out there. All Eyes on Me is my shit. 400 Degrees was my shit. Illmatic is my shit. And I haven't heard Straight Outta Compton, but I heard it's one of them ones. They say Doggy Style, though. Everybody got Doggy Style, like, they got Doggy Style, like, high. Some people got that as number 1, bro. Yeah, way more classics than that. What do you say? Mobb Deep ushered in a whole wave of grimy classic albums, bro. They even, they even had Nas on this grimy. Yeah, okay. They say that a lot about Mobb Deep. They was on that raw gangster shit. Doggy Style is definitely a classic. Yeah, that's what they say. Melvin said Straight Outta Compton is not a classic. Just got some classic songs on it. Doggy Style is a top 5 album. Black on Both Sides by Mos Def. The War Report is like that. If you got really spit, grab the mic and backflip. I'm gonna have to fuck with the War Report. The West can't rap like that. No, I think every region got their own shit. I don't think nobody rap like New York. But like nobody rap like the West either. Nobody rap like the South. I think everybody got their own sound. Everybody got their own sound. Don't nobody rap like New York though. New York, like I said, y'all niggas got the best. Like I ain't gonna lie about that. But West Coast got an amazing sound. I like West Coast sound. It's different, bro. That's West Coast shit. But no, they don't sound like New York. I like the South shit. I love Texas. I love Louisiana and them niggas, man. What? Y'all be saying y'all hate Boosie. Nigga, I love Boosie. I love Boosie. Not the new shit though, but before he went to prison, nigga, I love Boosie. Eazy-E's debut is better than Straight Outta Compton. Trust my list, Dex. Got a lot of tracks are appearing in the chat. Yeah, Larry. No, Larry, that list is fire, bro. That list is fire. That list is really, I'm checking a lot of shit off with that list. Said Boosie fire. I fuck with Boosie, man. East Coast can't sell shit. East Coast can't, they don't really sell records. I ain't never really heard about that 214. Talk to me. He said East Coast can't sell shit. I don't know. Jay wasn't selling shit? Like he wasn't going platinum and shit? That nigga Jabroni said that's a damn lie. Don't believe him, Dex. I ain't never looked at numbers and shit. East Coast sold a lot. He tripping, bro. No, there's West Coast lyrical people. They got forgot like Souls of Mischief. Hey, what's the name was hard too, bro? Corrupt. I listened to Corrupt back in the day. Features, but I ran maybe 2 or 3 tracks recently. And that's all I need to hear. Like, he sound like one of them niggas. But they say he was born in, like, Philly or something. How about a Throwback Thursday, early to mid-'80s, Cold Crush, Houdini? I got some Houdini coming, bro. I got some old shit coming, Eric. We ain't got to do Throwback Thursday for that. I'm about to really get into that bag, you know, that Houdini bag. I need a little something different on the channel. It's a different feel. Every J album went platinum. Doc first album was fire. He said every J album went platinum. New York is most lyrical. Facts. New York is most lyrical. And this is how you like, it's regional. So, and I heard Jay-Z say this. I told y'all this. Trigger said New York is most lyrical, which I agree with. But like, Niggas definition. This is why you have so many niggas be like, oh, I don't think he lyrical, or he ain't lyrical. Niggas be, because some niggas definition of lyrical is different. Texas niggas definition of lyrical is there. I mean, it's levels to being lyrical, but everybody, and like I said, I heard Jay say this. When I heard Jay say that, I said, damn it, I've been saying that. When Jay stamped what you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I always thought that. I'm like, bro, our lyrical is different. Some niggas think like if you can't rap like Eminem, you're not lyrical, which that's not true. That's just Eminem way of being lyrical. That's why I don't really like comparing some rappers. Truly iconic artists make their own lane. It's like comparing apples to oranges. Facts, DD. That's facts. That's facts. Comparing could be a thief of joy. You know, it could rob you, but like I compare, and I try not to be personal. I don't say nobody shit suck, but I love to compare. I ain't gonna lie. I like to compare, but I can do it, especially now that I'm grown. Like, it's not personal or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I be comparing who had the best verse, it's really just out of competition. I ain't doing it to put a nigga down or nothing. It's not about selling. It's about good music. Yeah, that's true, Kevin. But I'll say in certain debates, sales do come up. Like, I think the debate he was having, like, sales is, you know what I'm saying? Certain conversation sales, they are a part of it. But overall, when you just trying to get some pure good music, yeah, it's just all about the bars, bro. All about the bars. New York and New Jersey are the most lyrical MCs, period. J, DMX, Big, sure. East sell better than West. Dexter West sold the most. Well, I mean, it depends on where we. I gotta, like I said, I gotta look at record sales. I gotta really. I've never researched that. I just know Pac. So we all put him on the West City because Pac sold He sold like 6 million. That shit was crazy, bro. Selling 6 million. That cat bugging. The West showed you gangsters sell decks for a fact. Nah, yeah. West Coast sold more music because they didn't play the bootleg, stealing people. Okay. Corrupt is from Philly. Got you. Corrupt got bars. Selling is cool, but is your shit dope? That's true, A-Dub. That's why I said it's different conversation. When we just talking about pure bars and pure rap, hell nah, numbers don't matter. Nigga, can you rap or not? Can you rap or not? You got bars or not? But because some niggas sell a lot of records that make ABCD music, you know, elementary bars, catchy shit. West Coast sell way more, but it's not even close. The fuck is D-Dub time? I ain't see what my boy D-Dub said. Chat is good. The shit going kind of fast in the chat, so I'm just, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep up. Houdini is goatish. Houdini, I can't wait, bro. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to some Houdini. Yeah, I got to get back in that De La Soul bag too. I like them niggas, man. Them niggas was different. LL went platinum his first 10 albums. LL. That's a flex, Jabroni. Going platinum your first 10 albums. I did Easy-E Boys in the Hood too, which I heard that song. I heard the hook. I didn't hear the bars, but I have heard the hook somewhere, probably in a movie or something. But I have heard it. I don't know where. Yeah, Jay has 12 albums. All of them went platinum. Okay, they said in the early 90s it was a thing that East Coast didn't buy records like West Coast. Okay. So that's why okay. Yeah, they did say bootlegging was big out there. You got to get into that Curtis Blow. Okay. Curtis Blow? Let me write that down, man. I've heard of Curtis Blow. My grandma didn't listen, you know what I'm saying? She done brought that nigga up. Let me see. Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow got gold and shit on. When was Curtis Blow out? This look like he got all this gold and shit on. Like he a 90s nigga. A lot of people don't know Corrupt is really from Philly. Yeah, that's what they say, Trigger. Let me catch up in the chat. Yeah, I'm finna skip a whole bunch of comments, but I got to catch up. BX said somebody said Jay-Z ass in the chat. That's crazy, man. I love when people be saying crazy shit like that because it just let me like. I wonder do people really feel like that? If you really feel like a person is ass though, like I respect it. But if you letting outside shit like affect you, like who he date or who he didn't give his family no money or something, like if that, like I don't, you know what I'm saying? But if you really don't fuck with the music, that's fine, bro. Curtis Blow from New York, 70s, 80s. Hold on. He said Curtis Blow, the original Drake. So hold on, was Curtis Blow, he was a singer or a rapper? Like what was he? Or he was doing both? Spoonie G? Yeah, nah, Jay not trash, man. Curtis Blow made the break shit. We playing basketball. Damn, Curtis Blow made the we playing basketball. No, it's not Fine Day. It's a problem. What? Oh, you hold on, Ace. Hassan, you don't like Curtis Blow? What you mean? Oh, Curtis Blow rap. I thought Curtis Blow was like a singer or something. I never heard one person in tune with Jay-Z catalog that said he's trash. Do fools listen to music? Right, Alan. I feel that. I just got to Jay-Z shit, and I've never, even when I didn't listen to Jay-Z, I never said he was trash. I really was just mad because I was like, he better than Wayne. I was just like, man, fuck that nigga. That nigga ain't better than Wayne. But now that I started listening to him, Jay-Z got some shit. Jay-Z got some shit, some cold shit. Like I see why y'all think he to go. Before I didn't listen to him, I only heard the radio joints. I was like, why y'all be saying that? Like, quit saying that he's the GOAT. But then I started listening to him and I ran across that You Must Love Me and Friend of Foe and Streets is Watching. And I didn't react to a lot of cold shit from Jay-Z. Curtis Blow is the godfather of rap. Hold on. Curtis Blow is I thought this nigga was singing. So he was really rapping. In the early 90s, the West Coast was killing the East Coast in sales. They dominated NY until You Know Who dropped Ready to Die right after NY was back in the #1 spot. Trigger. He said, Snoop even said it. You have to be a certain age to understand Curtis Blow. In totality, he is the first rap superstar. I fuck with Curtis Blow. I didn't know he's the first rap superstar, bro. I did not. I'm thinking I'm finna look up some singing love shit. There were many rappers for Curtis Blow. The Fearless Four, the Crash Crew, early 80 icons, the Fearless Four. Here is the order of BDP, Juice Queensbridge. All right, D-Dub, I'm gonna try to stay in tune with you. Go ahead and check out OC Pheromone. Yeah, I got you, Tony. Tony, you done sent me a lot of shit too. Like I said, I just edited a lot of tracks last night and today. I got a lot of. I'm still trying to get to that 100 before the month over. I don't know how many I got now, but I'm just finna start going crazy from here on out. Grandmaster Flash, and the Fury 5, the Message Superclass. When are you gonna do Fat Boys? Who is Fat Boys? Who is Fat Boys, y'all? I heard of Fat Boys. Curtis Blow was out before Run DMC. They dropped in 82. Listening to Curtis Blow would be like homework for someone your age. Just boring without context. I love music though, bro, and I love to see the growth. I like to see where it started. I might fuck with Curtis Blow, man. I might fuck with Curtis Blow. I don't see why I wouldn't. And I'm gonna take into account like, okay, this shit was made in the late 70s, early 80s. They had a beatbox, crazy. JJ, what's good? Kevin said you have 100 requested songs that you have to listen to. I got 125 plus requested songs I got to listen to. 125 plus. That's how it be, bro. Vibes Cartel, RA the Rugged Man. Y'all see out there? The Locks. This is the list right here. I got Cormega Dead Man Walking on the list too. Damn. Salt and Pepper Tramp, I just did that. Nas, AZ, Conway, Frontlines. Blame the BA said you didn't cross Mad Ism off. Nah, but you paying attention close as hell. I'm about to cross it off now. Now you right. I do need a manager. I do need somebody soon. That's a lot of songs, bro. Y'all see all them damn songs? And let me mind you, I still got, let's say in my email, I got like another 30 to 40 songs in there that I haven't added to the list. You have to listen to Stack Bundles. Who is that, Troy? Oh, let me Google Fat Boys. They said Google. MC Shan had a song before South Bronx, which is the song KRS initially responded to. Okay, I'm going to have to check it. That beef out. Curtis Blow is the first of his kind. Christmas rapping. The Breaks, Basketball, Daydreaming, Tough, 8 Million Stories. If I ruled him. He wrote and put. I think I'm going to fuck with Curtis Blow. Fat Boys rap group. So the Fat Boys were a group that was produced by, they was produced by Curtis Blow. Damn. From Brooklyn. Prince Markey. I heard somebody say his name. Prince Markey. I don't know. Slick Rick, maybe? I don't know. Don't sleep on Boot Camp Click. I got Boot Camp Click on the list. I got them on the list. Trust me. They've been trying to get me on there. Vibes Cartel ain't even rap, bro. Listen, I've never listened to Vibes Cartel. Rise, shouts out to Rise. He sent me that song, and I'm like, who is Vibes Cartel? That's why it's been on the list for a while too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna run it soon. But fuck is Vibes Cartel? Troy, what's good? He said he just watched The Bridge. His overreaction. KRS was named. Yeah, he was naming names, man. This nigga was wild. And he even said to Roxanne, he even got at a lady. He even got at a woman on there. He said all she good for is fucking. Tracy Chapman, give me one reason. You got to watch Kush Groove first. It's the must. We lie, Shade. We lie. You gonna fuck with Stacks. He got killed. He was nice. He from Rockaway, Queens. Okay, Stack Bundles. That's what your trigger. Stacks was trash to me. That's what Jerry said. The song, The Message from Grandmaster Flash is the Furious 5 man. 77. I'll remind you next year to get to my request. Nah, Kevin, I got it's on there. Like I do them in order, like really off how much I'm sent. But lately I just been picking, bro. I just been picking. But people that do send like 50 or more for one song, or I try to get theirs out immediately. That's a lot of bread. But nah, I got you, bro. Kev, I'm gonna get to it, man. Trust me. Stacks was down with Jim Jones, Bird Gang, but he had his own movement. Okay, I ain't never heard of Stacks. Curtis Blow and Fat. Man, this nigga trying to get me to listen to Dance Hall. This nigga trying to get me to listen to dance hall, y'all. Nah. 2 MVP bid. Stack one. Okay, Rockaway Queen got murdered in 2007. That's when I graduated. Rest in peace, Stack. This nigga, this nigga trying to get me to react to dance hall reggae, like impressing me about it. Like my channel is not. There's no dance hall and reggae on the channel, fam. Yeah. OG elements, graffiti, DJing, breaking, and rap. There are 9 elements of hip hop. Red Eyes, what's that? I ain't know. Maybe chat could help with how do some reactions of some of the other OG MC Thick Code with his pen from 90s from New Orleans. MC Thick. That's a crazy name. Love your reactions, bro. I enjoyed them all. I appreciate that, Vasquez. I appreciate that a lot. KRS dissed the Juice Crew, including Shantae. Yeah, KRS. 5 minutes of funk. Roxanne Shantae was a battle rapper, though. Okay, she was a battle rapper? I thought she just rapped. Trigger the Gambler. Man, listen, that's still one of the coldest tracks I reacted to. I guess Smooth the Hustler and Trigger the... Was Smooth the Hustler the group name? I forgot. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. Shane was just a teenager, then KRS was out of pocket for that one. Oh, see, KRS, come on, KRS One, damn. It's a teenage girl, bro. Hold on, was she 18 though? Like, because that's kind of, I noticed she's still young, but 18-year-olds can get mouthy and disrespectful, and that's probably why he said that. But if she was like 13, so 14 to 15, 16. Kevin being passive aggressive. Where's the info to add to the? What you mean, Blaine and BX? YouTube. Fearless 4 problem. Greetings and solutions from NYC. Thanks for your reaction video. I hope you could do a reaction one day to this KRS One called The Races. I got you, bro. I got a lot of KRS One coming for sure. Yeah, these niggas trying to get me to listen to Bob's Cartel, man. That's crazy. Make sure y'all liking the video, man. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all go watch that Nas Illmatic. Yeah, this is a hip hop channel, fam. Man. This nigga want me to listen to what? There's a lot of classic dance hall decks. I respect dance. I respect all genres of music, but it's a time and a place. And this is not, there's never a time over here for dance hall, fam. Not on this channel. When I'm on this channel, I'm locked in. I'm on some different shit, man. I got my New York state of mind, you know what I'm saying? When I'm on this channel. If I wanted to listen to dance hall, I start another channel, fam. Broken Language, Cold Track. That was my shit. Trey One from Day One, what's good? All right, let me put the link up, man. See if anybody want to come up. See if anybody want to come up, talk some shit. Yeah, 100 songs a grip, bro. I'm working though, man. I'm working, bro. I'm crossing them hoes off. Dance halls, NY State of Mind. Oh, come on, BX. I ain't fucking no dance hall. Not now. Who is Kush Groove? Crush Groove. All I seen was Kush. That let you know I smoke too much. All I seen was Kush. Crush Groove. He said you haven't done a Biggie reaction for a while. I'm chilling on Big right now. I reacted to most of his shit. Next is the album reaction. And I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a date for the album reaction now. It's almost the end of September. I'll say like around look at my calendar real quick. Like October 31st might be a good day to do it. Right? October 31st. We do big life at the death. Do y'all want to do it live or y'all just want to see me like just post it? I'm just doing it myself. We can watch it together, but I'm doing the big shit myself, man. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I want to be able to yeah, man. Dante, what's good, Dante?
Yo,
Talk to me, bro.
yo, what's up? Been reacting to your videos. Shit.
My joint gone, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Dante? What you said? You said what, bro?
Said be reacting to your videos, man.
Oh, you be checking them out or you be reacting to them?
Be reacting to them.
Oh, you got like a reaction channel?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you said you be like reacting to my shit, like what? So you just really be watching it type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Who your favorite artist, bro?
Who
your favorite artist?
DMX.
Hey, you sound like a young nigga.
What?
You sound like a young nigga.
Yeah.
How old are you?
25.
Okay, yeah, you is a young nigga. Yeah, okay, so you fuck with X. You don't fuck with none of the young niggas like Yeet and shit.
Nah.
Okay. You don't fuck with NBA Youngboy?
Nah, I don't listen to his music, yo.
Damn, so you listen to a lot of old shit. Okay, you from New York too, huh?
Yeah.
I heard it. That nigga said, yo. Okay, bro. I appreciate you tapping in, dog. You got any questions?
I have a question.
You just want to talk in and talk some shit.
Do you ever listen to Gangstar or not?
I listened to that one track, bro. What's that shit called? It's one of my favorite songs when he said, fresh out the gate again, time to raise the stakes again, fatten my plate again. But no, I need to get into that bag.
Oh,
man.
Full clip.
Full clip. That's my shit, bro. That's my shit. Like when I ran across that, I really enjoyed that shit. That's on a few of my playlists. But no, that's the bag you want me to get in?
Yeah.
That's a bet, bro. I got you. I'll tap in, man. I got a lot of. I don't know why I ain't did a lot of their shit because they really highly requested.
You should react to the this track MVP Big L.
MVP Big L.
Yep.
He rapping on that bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bet. Dante, I appreciate you, but I got a few more people I gotta bring up, Brody.
All
right, tap in, bro.
All right.
Yeah. Dante sound like he high as hell, man. That nigga. Yeah, young hit.
He high as hell.
That nigga high. He said, "Fuck it."
When he first got on, he was like, "Yeah."
He said, "Fuck it, I'm finna tap in though. I'm finna tap in. I don't give a damn."
Nah, what's the word, bro? You was about to do the life after death reaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it soon. I might do it on the 31st, though. I might do it that night.
I was gonna say you should do that live, bro.
Man.
But it might copyright too. Sometimes when people go live and they do the reactions, they be shutting it off. YouTube be shutting the live down.
Oh, they'll shut it off.
Yeah, so it's kind of shaky with doing reactions live and stuff too.
Yeah, I might just record it on my own, bro. I vibe better like that. I'll do that, and then we can listen to it again, type shit. But I think I'm gonna do it on my because
I wanted to tell you, bro. You gotta check in with that Jizza Liquid Souls. Like that. You know about Sean? You gotta check in with Sean. I seen somebody Sean SHYNE Sean.
The nigga that went to jail?
Yeah, bro.
I remember him back in the Gap. I just remember the nigga that kind of sounded like Biggie though.
Son got some heat, bro.
He got some shit?
He got people in the comments to tell you he got some shit, bro. He got some shit, bro.
They said he shot somebody or something.
Yeah, for Puffy.
Man, Puff been
For
on
Puffy. That nigga the mastermind, bro.
that nigga's an evil nigga.
He behind everything, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He got my nigga killed. You see my nigga? He got my nigga killed. I don't care.
Let me see the picture. Let me see it. Oh, that hell clean. Hey, you know I gotta. And this is funny.
He
bro.
got my nigga killed. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Yeah, man. But so you said get into Shine and who else?
Sean and somebody else was talking about Most Def, Black on Both Sides. That's a classic. Get into that Most Def, bro. That album for in the album he did with Talib Kweli, they first album, bro. That's where somebody said some little slick shit like New York niggas think wearing a backpack and wearing Timbs is what make you nice. Kanye did that. Kanye came to New York and stole Most Def style. He stole all them backpack rapper nigga style. He sold millions of records with his first album. What's that shit? College Dropout. He stole them nigga style. Anybody say he didn't, they lying. He stole them nigga style. Common was fucking with niggas like Common was on that. He got next to all of them. He soaked all that up. He got the content.
So you saying like it was really like niggas was like, I guess the backpack rapper, they was really like wearing the back.
Bro,
like
it's not even about like, yo, I wear a backpack and I'm a backpack rapper. Niggas live in New York. So while you walking in New York, you on a train, you on a bus, you around thousands of people. So you got your backpack on.
Right.
You got your back. Niggas made it a term, like, cause niggas be in the, and you know how they be, yo,
So
New York niggas, you know how they be like, New York niggas be on the corner rapping. So it's like, that's how you used to see niggas. In New York, New York was a state like this, especially back then in hip hop. Niggas would see you walking down the block and be like, yo, you can rap? And it wasn't like, you know how niggas be like, nah, I ain't got no shit right now.
Yeah.
Back then you had to rap. Like if they be like, yo, you rap, you had to have a 16 right there. Like,
now it's funny. It's funny you say that because I like, you know, I fuck with battle rap, and battle rap is kind of
battle rap, backpack rap is basically battle rap.
Yeah,
Most Def is a backpack rapper. Talib Kweli is a backpack rapper, so-called. Kanye West is a backpack rapper, but Kanye West is one of the backpack rappers that elevated the shit. He took it from being just I'm conscious, I battle, you know, because Kanye used to spit little 16s and shit. Like they be showing compilation videos how Kanye would spit the same verse and shit over and over and over again and shit. Right. Like he would be battling and shit, but he was around the Ruckus. It's a label that was called Ruckus. Niggas in the chatter, they like signed backpack rappers. They signed Most Def. They signed Talib Kweli. They signed Pharoah Monch. Check out Pharoah Monch, my nigga. He got some shit called The Light.
They've been telling me
Pharoah Monch. And he got some shit with Nate Dogg. Most Def is called Oh No. Oh No. That shit fire.
He got something? That's a crazy.
He got And he was down with a group. They got some shit called Stress. People in the comments noticed the group. I'll be smoking this shit out, but they got a classic.
They saying Ruckus, the group.
Raucous Records.
Okay.
It's called Raucous Records.
Raucous Records. Okay.
Raucous Records. People used to be. Kanye was supposed to sign with that shit, but you know he's sitting around niggas like Hove. You know Kanye produced damn near the whole Black Blueprint.
Right.
The Blueprint one.
Yeah.
Kanye produced like that whole. He produced Never Change.
I haven't
Takeover.
Yeah.
He produced half the. So it's like he had the devil on like come over here. Yeah. But really he wanted to be how he is now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be like how he is now. But Kanye, when he first came out, he was on that. Look at all the songs. When It All Falls Down. Look at how she's so like how he got the whole conscience and then a few years later you see he changed. It was I Am a God and oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, sold my soul to the devil and shit. He's saying
exactly. But it's niggas like that people don't be. That's why I was saying the other day. Niggas don't be giving them type of niggas they props. Like nobody, like I was just saying in the chat too. When it come to hip hop, people got different ears, bro. It's certain people that never even heard New York rappers, bro. That never. They just strictly down south.
I was one of them niggas.
And then you know what's crazy? DJ Premier is from Houston.
Crazy.
And he made all these classic beats. But DJ Premier's grandfather lived in Brooklyn. So as a kid, he used to come to Brooklyn. So when people be like, DJ Premier, that's the South nigga.
Yeah, no, I've heard
he
that.
He made 10 Crack Commandments. He made New York State of Mind.
Yeah, he made a lot of shit on
all these beats. But he's from Houston. He's from Houston. That is crazy. So people be like, oh, bro, everybody be tapped in with everybody got different ears. You feel people don't be understand. Everybody got different outlooks, different ears, but you can't just
especially like me, young hit. I was like when I was younger, I was with my uncles, and these is real hood niggas, bro. These niggas' mind don't really go too far. We only listen
trying to hear that shit.
We only listening to shit like we listening to niggas around the corner too. Like we listen to niggas in Houston, and we listening to their homies and shit that too.
Yeah.
The late 90s and early 2000s was everybody was rapping, even in your neighborhood. Where I hear that's how it was.
Yeah, that's especially my neighborhood. Nigga, we had niggas like MOP, all that. So everybody wanted to ante up. Everybody in the hood thought they was on some MOP shit. Then the times changed. It went from some grimy shit. Niggas in the chat to tell you, like New York, it went from like Puff and grimy to Puff. Puff made rap like shiny.
Yeah.
Like Biggie never wanted to do that. Biggie never wanted to wear no suit, no Kool G. He wanted to be a gangster rapper. So I can kind of agree when Pac be like, that nigga stole my. He didn't steal your style.
Hold on, but don't you think like, I do feel because I be feeling like I feel like we be on Puff ass a lot, but we gotta give him a little credit too, though, young here. I think Puff he's a good manager.
He changed that nigga. Look, Biggie would have just been another fat nigga rapping. You heard when he said Biggie said I went from ashy to classy.
Yeah.
Biggie said I went from ashy to who you think made him classy?
Did he? Okay, hold on. Let me bring my.
And I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I'ma stand on everything.
This is the biggest big fan in America.
Salute, nigga.
So, first of all, you kind of wrong with that.
How I'm wrong, bro? It's facts. Biggie didn't want to do nothing.
Don't ask how I'm wrong, then you're gonna answer it for me.
I ain't answering for you. I said Biggie ain't want to do that.
First of all, Biggie always was into fashion. He was always fly.
Bro, he was fly. But when you look at Biggie when he was partying,
I'm not done talking though. I'm not. See, this is why I want to do this because I'm trying to explain.
We good. One at a time.
I know big people personally, so we could do a 3.
Bro, I'm from Brownsville. I don't know them personally, but niggas grew up watching everything dealing with.
Me too. I'm from Red Hook.
I'm from the Ville.
I used to live in the Ville too on Sutter Ave. I know.
I'm from Blake Ave. You heard 275.
Yeah. 557 Rockaway. That's me.
All right,
275. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Brooklyn. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it wasn't that big. Big wasn't into like what he was saying. Big wasn't into the type of music that Puff was trying to make him do to make the money.
Right.
As far as like the clothes, the Kool G, Big didn't come in the game with that. No,
he didn't.
When he got the money, he started getting all that. But he always had that vision of getting fly because he always was into fashion. He said it.
Yeah, he did. Him and Lance Rivera, they was gonna start the business and all that together. But you gotta understand, Puff had niggas lined up. You feel me, Dex? Niggas like Groovy Lou. Groovy Lou is a designer from Brooklyn that was putting Biggie in the Kool G. He was putting Biggie in the Versace. Biggie wasn't going yo.
I'm not saying that's not true.
You can go look it up, bro.
I'm not saying.
Why you think Jada said on Letter to Big, Groovy still putting me in the fly shit?
I never said that's not true. You not.
But you did. You debunked me. You said that ain't.
No, I said no about you mentioning Groovy Lou.
Anybody in the comments would be like, yo, he wasn't on that. Biggie was wearing bandanas, shades, book, backpack, chuckers. Why you think he said, nigga, give me the loot? That's the type of time Biggie would have been on. Give me the loot time. Okay, he would have been on give me the loot time.
I never. Right, so let me know when I can talk. Hold on. Cause I don't like to cut me off. I don't like the ignorant shit. Like,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm telling that.
What I'm saying is this, bro. What I'm saying is this. He's right. Big had the bandana, the green army jacket and shit. At that time, he was broke.
That's what he was on.
Because at that time, he was broke.
It don't matter, but that's what he was on.
Can I
when
finish
you go
talking?
under a
No.
manager,
Hold on, young hit. Let him cook. Let him get his bars
let me
out.
cook, bro.
Let him get his bars
At
out.
that time, he didn't have the money to get the shit that he got later on, right? So he was wearing all that. Yeah. As far as like he's saying like he was on that with the music he was. Biggie wanted to do straight gangster hardcore shit. He wasn't with no like with the juicy type records or none of that. But he always had the vision to have a different appearance as far as clothes. But he had the money to get it. That's why when he got that check back in 94 or 9394, the interview I got on my phone that they don't play on TV. When he outside on his block, he had a white, sky blue, and gray Kool G on, short sleeve, with the chain on. He said, I'm living better now. Kool G sweaters now. Before he even said it on that song.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think
he said, I'm seeing my money now.
Y'all both, hold on.
Nobody not saying Biggie wanted to get fly.
Hold on, young hit. Y'all
but he wasn't on that.
Hold on, y'all both are right. Like y'all
he wasn't on it from a
right.
music sense as far as making the music. As far as what type of music he wanted. Because Biggie didn't want to do Juicy. That's why every time when he had a show, he didn't want to perform that song.
But look what I said, Dex. He debunked my whole shit. All I said was Biggie ain't want to do all of that. Diddy started that shiny suit shit. Biggie didn't want to do that. Suit. None of them wanted to do that. The Lock said they didn't want to do it. Mace said they didn't want to do it. Biggie even said, I don't want to do that.
No, but Biggie never wore shiny suit.
Being that Puff, no, just flashy, all of that shit, period. But Big embraced it. All right, that's what we're gonna do. I'm ashy to classy. And he always, even Lance said it, the nigga stood by Puff. That was Puff man's. Even if so-called, Puff.
I think that was a good idea, bro, going to the flash.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question since you know. So
do y'all think that was a good idea though? Like for him?
No. I'm saying I'm gonna ask him a question. So who idea was it to make Big wear like the mob suits with the mob hats and all that? Cause I know the
I would say probably him and Lance.
No, it was just Biggie.
Him and Lance shit.
Nope, that was Biggie's idea.
Because listen. I just watched the Lance Rivera interview he did on All the Dialogue. Lance said, when I got out of jail, I had this money. Big was gone. Big came to me with all these ideas.
Yeah.
All these ideas. And when Lance would go to Puffy, you heard that? And be like, yo, he wanna Puffy, no. He gonna do this right here.
All right, that has nothing to do with what I asked you.
And that's just what I just answered this question. Lance Rivera explained. Go watch the All the Dialogue interview.
If niggas watched it I'm giving you the accurate answer.
If niggas watched it in the chat,
you know what I mean?
Lance Rivera said that he was Biggie's business partner.
So whatever Biggie wanted to do, I know that.
As far as with Junior Mafia, wearing
factor in other stuff that's irrelevant what I'm asking
you. It went from him and Lance. What
was your question again?
He's going.
You just said why did Biggie want to do suits and I don't know why Biggie wanted to wear a suit.
That's not what I said. You bringing in his partner. I know that's
bro because the man that worked with Biggie went on a platform and said all the shit you saw Biggie doing with Junior Mafia, the suits. That was Biggie ideas. I just answered this question. But Lance Rivera was the one that had the Junior Mafia wasn't even signed to Bad Boy. So he had to take all of those ideas that Biggie had and he had to go pitch it somewhere else. You get what I'm saying?
I'm talking about one specific. I'm not talking about
you bringing stuff that has you.
No, but you giving me these long answers. I don't need none of that.
Bro, I have to because I don't know why Biggie.
You don't have to.
I can't sit here and say, yo, Biggie, why you wanted to wear a suit?
No, that's not why.
I don't know. I can't do that.
No, his idea was, because even Steve said it, he told me that personally when I'm gambling with him and Jada kissing over them, playing dice. Shit that I know personally. That was Biggie's whole idea. That was his vision.
It's still not from Biggie's mouth.
Biggie was rapping that mafioso rap after a certain time. So he wanted to do like the trend, the mob hats and all that. That's why when he had shows, he was coming out in suits.
I just said that.
No, you didn't. No.
Yes, I did. I said Lance Rivera, Biggie's business partner, took all of those ideas.
Dex, let me know.
All of those ideas
Dex, let me know I can talk, Dex. Let me
And
know I
he
can
put
talk.
them together,
I
and
don't
that's
like
how
being cut
you
off when
get
I'm
Junior
talking.
Mafia. See, bro, just everything I say, bro, like, nah.
No, because
Bro,
you
I don't know Jada Kiss. I'm going off with the nigga Lance Rivera.
So Trigger, what you?
yeah,
Biggie
yeah,
Small's
like
partner.
let me know when I can talk. And I don't like
Go
being
ahead, go ahead.
all that over talking
Young
me. I don't like none of that.
I
And
don't care what
I'm
you
letting him
like, bro.
speak.
Hold on, Young Hit. Let him cook.
Yeah,
Let him
you
cook,
yelling and all
bro.
that. You yelling, making your
cook.
point, right?
Bro, because you cutting me off.
Let him
How
cook.
when I ask you a question?
Let him
And you
cook.
told me I don't want to hear that. How you gonna tell me you don't want to hear my response?
Because it was
Because
I don't want to hear about no Lance.
that was Biggie business partner.
Hold on.
Nobody else. Look, Dex. He said I don't want to hear about Lance.
Let him cook though. Hit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to hear
Lance
about
is
Lance.
Biggie's business partner.
I don't. We didn't ask you who his partner was. I don't care about that.
Hold on. I'm
That's irrelevant to what I'm asking you, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm
Trigger.
saying about the far as the clothes. That was Biggie's whole idea. Lance had no input about with the suits and none of that. That was Biggie's whole formula.
Yes,
That was
he did.
big formula. That's
Yes,
what
he
I'm
did.
asking you. I'm not asking you about who his partner was, Junior Mafia. We know all that already.
No, no, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't, because so why you asking me if I'm telling you
Because I
why
think you
Biggie
don't know.
did these things?
He was just picking your brain. Hit.
Exactly.
No,
I'm asking you one
but when I
specific
answered
question.
him,
You
he's
didn't
saying
answer
no,
me, bro.
I don't want to hear that.
So
When
you
it's
smelling the
fact,
camera ain't making the point right.
Biggie went to Lance Rivera, his business partner, when he said me and my nigga Lance. He never said me and my nigga.
I remember that.
Exactly. He went to his business partner, and anybody saying, "Oh, he tripping." I'm speaking facts. This is what the man just said. When I got out of jail, I had some money. Biggie had some
still not
ideas.
answering my question.
Biggie had ideas. We put them together, and this is how you get Junior Mafia. This is how you get Little Kim. This is how you get these
let me ask you a
things.
question, Dex. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, Trigger. Go ahead.
If I ask you who idea was it to wear
And
X, Y,
I
and Z?
just told you.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him, bro, because you just over talking everybody. If I ask you, right,
it's me and you here.
No, it's three.
Go ahead,
it's not me and you.
Trigger. Go ahead, Trigger. Go ahead.
Respectfully, though, respectfully, because you know we passionate. I get it, but respectfully, right? If I ask you, Dex, yo, who idea was it for you to wear that?
Round the world.
Right? And I already know the answer, but I'm seeing if you know it.
Right,
Why are you telling me about when your man came home, he had the money, he did this and that? That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you about a specific style of clothing.
You asked me why Biggie did something.
Wait a minute.
How I'm gonna
hold on? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I had to mute him, man. Young Hit, I had to mute you, bro. You too passionate. You too passionate.
It's rhetorical. That was all Biggie's idea. All of that shit. Only thing Puff did was polished him. He polished Biggie. He was Biggie's machine.
Right.
Now look, I'm like him. I feel Puff got Big murdered. I feel the same way. But as far as the music, he made Biggie a lot better with the machine behind him.
All right, bro. Yo,
with the machine behind him.
He's saying everything I said.
But I asked you a specific question.
And how can I just say, oh, yo, Biggie wanted to do that? We all know Biggie wanted to do that. But when you're smart,
so why
who
you
is
say
the
that
people?
then?
Hold on, Dex.
That nigga Trigger said,
hold on, when you're smart, who is the people that helped Biggie do that? Those ideas wouldn't be seen by
but that's
us.
not what I asked you, though.
Hey, we got to go to the next topic, man. We spent.
But I never asked you who helped them. I asked you who idea was it.
It was Biggie's, and I told you with the help of Lance. With the help of Lance.
That's it.
With the help of Lance.
Next topic, man. Trigger.
No, but you know what it is though. That's Brooklyn shit. That's how we get though. I love it.
Bro, because he trying to switch it and gaslight.
I'm not switching nothing.
I answered the question,
you switched
nigga.
the answer to my Lance Rivera. Fuck Lance right now.
Yes.
Fuck him right now.
So call him and he'll tell you, yo, you lying. I'm the one helped Biggie. Puffy,
but that wasn't the question.
I'm the one, and it was the question that I answered. Why did Biggie do these things? I said those.
I didn't say none of that.
Yes, you did. Why Biggie wore the suit?
No,
why
I
Biggie
didn't
did
say why.
the monster? And look,
I never said why.
I answered you.
I said why that.
He asked why Biggie wore suits.
That's not. I didn't say that.
Why he wanted to be
That's
a monster.
not what I said, bro.
And all
Don't
of these
lie to
things.
me.
And I said these were Biggie ideas.
That's not what I
that
said.
Lance Rivera
Got here. I done forgot, man. I
helped
done
put
forgot.
through.
He just took.
If it wasn't for Lance,
listen, that's
we
not what I
wouldn't even
said.
know about.
That's not what I said. So you heard me wrong. I said
That's
I didn't
what
say
you did
why.
ask.
I didn't say the word why. I said who idea was it for Biggie to start doing the suit thing. That's what I said.
Biggie.
That's
Biggie.
it.
But I
never said
gave you a supportive detail to it.
Yeah, but
Biggie
no.
and Lance's idea. You can't tell
Muslim?
me how to answer.
You Muslim?
You can't tell me how to answer.
You Muslim?
You can't. No. I'm
I'm
black.
about to say it because Muslims they take long to answer a question.
No, but you can't. But look, that's like I asked you a question. I can't tell you how to answer it and how long you answer.
Good content though, move.
No,
You're right. I can't answer a question.
I'm a man. You can't tell a man how to answer a question and how long to answer it.
No, but I can correct you.
No man that.
Wait, one more thing. Cause we not. It ain't that serious.
I answered his question.
All right,
but you gotta give the facts. The facts is that those were Biggie ideas. But without that supporter, that partner.
Can I talk?
Go
ahead. You talk.
Hey, these are the final. Hey, we closing out after this. Go ahead, Trigger. We closing out after this.
I'm talking to you, Dex. Dex, I'm talking to you. I don't want him to interrupt me.
Bro.
We not
troll, bro.
No. Listen, he just said that I said why this, why that. I never said the word why in my question. I said who idea was it? I didn't say why. So he answered it wrong. He heard me wrong.
You did say that.
Thank you, Dex. I said who idea. I didn't say why. I said who. Total difference, bro.
He did say that.
It's a simple answer. It was Biggie. That's it. I didn't say why. If I said why, then you can say Lance and all that. That makes sense to that. I never asked you none of that. So you heard me wrong.
Look at my nigga trying to get his bars out. Hey,
you heard me wrong.
What we got next? We got any? What was you going to initially come up here and talk about though?
And one more thing before I get off. Since he's a Biggie fan, what was Biggie's first rap name?
Okay,
bro, I'm smack. I don't remember. But all I know is Biggie, nigga. Is Biggie, nigga.
This is hilarious, Chad.
He's trying to go through a Biggie Smalls pop quiz. These the niggas that be in the internet in the comments, like who was what?
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Like, bro, I've been listening to Biggie since I was born. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the Ville. I don't need to know all that. I'm from over the hill. Over the hill.
Where's the Ville at?
That's where I'm from. So, like I said, you can't tell me, yo, these was just Biggie ideas.
I'm from the biggest projects in Brooklyn.
But look, you can't tell. No. Brownsville got the most projects in Brooklyn.
No, Red Hook does. We number 2 in the world. It's Queensbridge first, then it's Red Hook.
You about to lie?
You want to bet some money?
You about to lie?
Cash at me too and don't ask bet.
You about to lie? I'm not betting you nothing.
Yeah, because I'm about to take your money.
You about to lie? But look, bro, yo, Dex, that's like me. Look, Dex, that's like me and you coming together. I want to do this, but I know you my man.
Yo, Dex.
I know I can't tell this nigga.
Google the biggest project in Brooklyn, New York.
Look, bro, you see what I'm saying? He said I be cutting niggas off. He came up here straight cutting me off. That's how you know he is from Red Hook, because that's some downtown shit. That's some downtown shit. Because he know down Eastern Parkway, we don't even do all that.
Hey, y'all niggas is
down Eastern Parkway, we don't even do all that.
I'll be all over Brooklyn. I'm not this one-sided.
So look, that's like I come home, you my mans. You giving me ideas. This is what the man explained. He never said Biggie didn't do anything, but I gotta throw the man name in there. Because without that nigga, those ideas from Biggie's mind wouldn't be there.
What's the 2 biggest projects in the world?
He talking about the world. Just put in Brooklyn. What's the biggest projects in Brooklyn?
The biggest house. The biggest house. Put the biggest housing projects in Brooklyn.
Just put in Brooklyn, the biggest housing projects in Brooklyn.
It says
Red Hook.
No, I don't see red. It said Greenpoint.
What?
Greenpoint? What the hell?
Yeah, I put in biggest projects in Brooklyn.
Listen, bro. Yo, Dex, let me tell you like this, Dex.
So put the
Dex. Dex, look,
Oh
look.
no, Red Hook, Red Hook.
It's Red Hook, right?
Yeah.
Look,
Thank
Dex,
you.
look how I'm in this, Dex. Brownsville got Brownsville houses. Look, this for the niggas in the comments too. They
He
gonna be
just
like,
said it.
hold
He just said
on.
it.
Brownsville got Brownsville houses, Tilden houses, Marcus Garvey Village, Marcus Garvey 2, Glenmore, Ceflo houses, Howard houses,
Van
Newport
Dyke.
Gardens,
Van Dyke.
Plaza, Van
Van Dyke.
Dyke.
Hold on, where we going with this? Where we going with this?
It's about
Yo,
we got
they all
this
got
nigga
like
wanted to make the live
they all got
about
like 4 projects
geographical. He wanted to make the live about geographical.
Hey, the chat
Yo.
said we gotta shut this down, bro. They told it. They said a long time ago, but we got
Nigga, bro.
If y'all don't want to go on to the next trigger, you came up here to initially say
That's
something.
what I'm saying. He came up here to argue. That's
Nah,
the
what
real
the heck?
Brooklyn shit.
Nah, I didn't come
He
here to
came
argue.
up here to argue. Because
Nah, you
anybody in the chat will be like, nah,
Nah, you just too
hit was
excited, bro.
flowing. I wasn't off nothing.
I
Trigger,
said you too excited.
what was you gonna say?
I'm
though,
not
Trigger?
excited, gang. We talking.
But nah, homie that came in the chat earlier, he said something about Gangstar. You ain't hear the song called damn, what's that song he used to love when I was a kid?
So
That-
Gangstar is what's the name in Primo, right?
Yeah, that's
Guru
Google,
and
yeah.
Primo.
Yeah. What's this song he made? He telling the story about the kid
Guru
got
from
robbed for the
Boston
chain.
too. You heard that?
Yeah, I have heard that. Go
He's
ahead.
from Boston.
Just to get a rep.
Just to get a rap.
Play that.
The words that I manifest.
Just to
You
get
gotta
a
look
rep.
up that too. These are the words that I manifest.
Take it personal.
Take it personal. The way.
Do it with nice and smooth. That's fire. Yeah, Gangstar was he
See,
was,
this
he
what
was
we
one,
this what we was on.
yeah. Gangstar one of them.
He
Nah,
came on some. You heard he came
All right,
on
but
some
look,
Biggie shit.
you
He
still
came
on that.
on
We
some
off that.
kick in the door shit.
We done. We done. Y'all hit the y'all want to chat out. I think the
Now I'm
Nah,
saying
I'm not talking about big no more.
I'm
'cause,
saying
like,
bro came in here on some kick in the door shit.
nah,
Wally,
I asked the question. You start talking loud. Like I think that's how you just
Cause
talk.
it's
Naturally.
facts.
I'm gonna bring Wally up, man. I'm gonna bring Wally up. He been
Nah,
waiting.
but
Bro, just but if people listen, let's just talk about some topics. That's it, bro.
do
Nah,
an album. You know what
I'm
album
gonna
to
get
do,
Wally the
Dex?
flow, man. I'm gonna get Wally the flow. I'm gonna get
Yo,
him
you know what album to do, Dex? That's like a good album reaction. Busta Rhymes when it's called
When disaster strikes.
yeah, when disaster strikes.
ELE,
Fire.
but niggas really need to tap in with Busta first shit. His
Yo, see what I'm
first
saying?
shit, the coming. His first shit.
Nah, but that's Brooklyn. That's how we are. So I love it though, man. So,
Hey, man.
I'm on my Brooklyn
who
bullshit
came up here
24/7.
first?
Huh?
Who came up here first? Young Hit.
yeah, Hit was first.
Okay, Hit, man. I'm gonna bring
You
somebody
know
else.
it, gang.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, stay tapped in, bro. I love the energy,
You
my
know
nigga.
it, bro.
I don't.
Good chatting, Hit. Good chatting, Hit.
You know
For
that.
some reason, it's always lit with you, bro.
Yeah, he got good
Yeah.
energy. Good energy.
Yeah. Have a good night, Brody.
You know that, bro. You too, bro.
Yeah. Oh, my nigga, Young Hit, man. My nigga Trigger, that was fun. Damn, where Wally go?
Yeah, but I was just trying to tell him, I was like, son, I asked a simple question. Like, you went in the whole.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That's why I
man.
said, you Muslim, yo? Because Muslims be doing that.
That was good content, though. That was good content.
A Muslim would say mad shit to you and then ask you for $5 when they done.
Real shit.
Hell yeah. But like, nah, but before I came on, when he was talking about like the New York like environment, as far as like you could be walking down the block and niggas were like, yo, you rap? And you got right there, start spitting, like it'd be like like ciphers on the corner.
Yeah, so that shit was real.
That's how like remember when you mentioned like the battle rap, like the DVD era when like Murder Mook and them was rapping on a corner in the street. Cause dudes would be rapping it and Smack would just be filming niggas.
They said I like it's funny because I've literally heard Mook and Rex talk about that. Like they said they'll hop on the train and go to other boroughs like looking for the battle. Like nigga, y'all trying to battle something? That's crazy.
That's why what's his name? You said his name is Hit. When Hit wasn't lying, he was saying like if you was like in the hip hop, like you was rapping, like in that era, like you be walking like somebody, yo, my man rap your Dex, yo, I'm your Dex. Yo, this nigga right here say he better than you. And y'all you just start spitting like
Get right to it.
Right there. Like you have to have rhymes ready, like ready.
Nigga had to stay with a 16.
That's why I remember they say if you listen to the whole story when he was young, he used to always have a pen and paper, he always like writing little shit like on paper and like balling put in his pocket. And so he started memorizing sitting in his head.
Yeah, nah, that's
like that's how I was back then. Like even like in the early 2000s, late 90s, like you be walking to the store, you see niggas in front of the store like a cipher, girls, dudes just rapping.
Niggas getting their bars off.
Yeah, like just rapping, like like everybody just spitting what they got.
Yeah, they said
That's
Big
why.
got some shit on the corner. He got some videos.
Who?
Big. They said Big got
Yeah,
videos of him rapping.
yeah. Big was like one of them dudes, but Big used to be shot at rap until Chico Vec and them blew him up. He was like, yo, chill, chill. And he was like, nah, you be rapping, don't spit that shit. Then he just started, they heard him rap. Everybody was like, yo, who is this kid? Like,
How old was he when that was going down? Like when niggas kind of like knew he could rap.
He was like probably like 12, 13 years old.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hey, was it rare? Was it hard to get into for like a normal nigga? Was it hard to get into the studio back then? Because when I grew up, it was.
I mean, I can't really answer that because I was a teen. I was coming up, but I guess like back then you had dudes like making shit in their house, like making little demo tapes, or like somebody like Biggie first DJ was 50 grand. He passed away too, rest in peace. He had like a studio in his crib, and Big made the tape in there and all that shit.
Okay.
And that's how I got out. It went to Mr. C. Mr. C bought it to Matty C, and Matty C used to work for the Source, and that's how Puff caught Big. Cause there was an article in the Source magazine called Unsigned Hype of like unsigned artists that's like up and coming, like you heard in the street.
Right.
And Big is a picture of Big and the Unsigned Hype artist, and Puff was like, Puff heard the demo tape. And then basically he was like, who is this kid? I got to see this kid.
Yeah,
so
Puff, what part of New York was Puff in?
Puff is really from Mount Vernon, but Puff he reps Harlem.
Okay.
So Puff, the story I got from people that's close to Big, like when Puff heard him, like he like, nah, who is it? Mind you, he ain't know how he looking nothing. He like, who is this kid? He went driving through Brooklyn, through 4th Street trying to find him.
Damn.
Asking people, yo, who this kid named Biggie Smalls? Yep. So then Mr. C made the appointment for him to meet him.
Okay.
So when he saw him, he was thinking like something else, like a more marketable look. He was like, oh, this dude, like, you know what I'm saying? But he was in love with the rhymes. Yeah. And before it was Bad Boy, it was called Uptown Records.
Okay.
That's when Puffy was with Andre Harrell. Remember Andre Harrell?
I heard about that nigga.
Rest in peace to him. And then he fired Puff. That's when Puff was doing like little local shows and shit like that. He got his money up. Then he created Bad Boy, but Bad Boy first artist was Craig Mack.
Right.
And then he took Biggie. Like he took Biggie with him and shit.
Damn. So Puff got. Was he hustling or like what was he doing besides you said doing the party?
He was doing like shows. That's how he was getting his money, doing shows and shit like that.
Because it sounds like they said like Puff has always had bread.
He was doing shows and shit. I guess the money he had, I guess saved up from when he got fired, whatever. He was doing little shows, flipping his money. And then he created Bad Boy and shit. And then Jimmy Iovine and them helped him and shit. And then he took Big. And then
the rest is history.
Yeah, then Faith came along, and then Total came along. Then everybody was just coming.
Yeah, I be forgetting he had all them on Bad Boy.
Mace was on the rise, and the Locks, and then Carl Thomas, and all. It was just it was growing. Total, but Biggie, but it was like the Bulls. Like Biggie was like Jordan. Mace was like like Pippen.
Puff was a backup dancer for Heavy D. That's true.
Heavy D and Father MC.
Puff was a back down for real.
Yeah, before he got in in business, like in the 80s. Heavy D from Mount Vernon, Puff from Mount Vernon. I put that together.
Okay, got you. Okay,
it's like P Rock, CL Smooth. They from Mount Vernon.
Okay,
that whole branch. Like now, look right. When you have time, right, go look at Heavy D, like how he was back in the days, like his swag, how he was.
Yeah,
Big took that formula too.
Okay. I have seen some like some pictures of Heavy D and shit. Smooth nigga.
Yeah.
Big Smooth.
See, look. Now I can explain to you without, without the eruption. Like, Big always had. It's like, I'm gonna put it this way.
I already know what you're about to say.
Right. It don't matter where you from, right? New York, Texas. It don't matter. You could be a bum. You could be fucked up. We always had that vision. Like, when I get some money, I know how I'm gonna look.
I already know how I'm gonna look. It's
Yeah,
not
so
gonna be
now,
shit.
yeah, right. So when you come in a game, especially back then, compared to now, when you get signed, you look like money before they see you. So
Right.
they polish you up. At that time, you come with you have to earn your shit.
Mm-hmm.
So Big came in, he still had like that rough, rugged look.
Right.
Look at him when he did the video with Super Cat. I love it when they call me Big Papa. The show stopped. Look what he was wearing in that.
Yeah, I was finna say that when y'all was talking a while ago. I couldn't get it in, though, pause. But I've never seen Big just kind of rusty, not rusty, but like, so you know the picture with him and Pac where they was freestyling in that room. He had the bandana. That's the only time I seen Big like not like fresh as fuck.
Look at Juicy. Look at Juicy. No jewels
Okay.
on. He had a custom bad boy jersey, some black jeans, and some constructs. Right
Yeah.
now, look at him. Now when look at him in Warning. Simple. He had like a shirt, a sweater with the B on it. Like he had black on. Now when the money started coming in, look at him in the Big Papa video. Turtleneck, leather jacket, the
Different.
Kango. You
Different.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, let's go into like 95, 96. You start seeing the Kool G's now, right?
Right.
Seeing the Kool G. You see the chain. Remember, before the Cuban with the Jesus piece, he had a regular Cuban with a cross.
Yeah.
Then he got that big money. And he had the Cubans and all that. He already had the rolling all that shit already. He had all that already, right?
Yeah.
Look at Big and Hypnotized video. Totally different.
Fucking around, huh?
Yeah, like you see the transition. You said it earlier. Ready to Die was more like rough. Life and Death, he was balling.
Yeah, balling. Facts. So, and I I remember on I Love the Dough when he was just like, he said we used to wear puffy, what did he say?
Gucci links. Puffy
Yeah,
Gucci links.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember he said that shit. That just I was like, damn. So he was really fucking with Puff when he was.
But Biggie always had that fashion, even on Sky's the Limit when he was like, remember he was like the milks with chocolate cookies. He's like 88 Oshkosh and blue or white ducks past the blunt. A lot of people don't know he's talking about Oshkosh Bagash.
Yeah.
The blue and white depend with the ducks back in the days. Just that he just he broke it up by saying like the gear was Oshkosh and blue or white ducks.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like when you get money, it's like right now, you hit the lottery tomorrow, I hit the lotto. We already had an idea what we're gonna do that next day.
Yeah.
If they come to fashion, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
fashion.
gonna get this, I'm gonna get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's so but as far as the music, he wasn't into none of that, like the juicies and but Pac told him, he said, yo, you can make all the hardcore songs you want, but you need the radio friendly for the females.
Right.
And that's when Puff is like, you gotta do a juicy record. You gotta do songs like that. That's what this comes in.
Yeah. That's why I always say, because when I first started listening to Big doing the reactions and shit, I hated Puff. And then like as you go, you be like, damn, nigga hate him, but Puff, he was kind of mastermind, bro. He was smart nigga.
He polished Nipsey album.
Yeah.
You hear the story behind that? When Nip brought the album to Puff, was like, yo, my album done. And Puff was like, yo, it could be better than that. And Nip was like, Nip like, fuck you mean? He was like, watch. He polished that whole shit. And Nip was like, that shit sound 100 sounds better.
Nip album did sound crazy. That's a hell of an album.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
So you fuck with Nip?
Hell yeah. I remember I first seen Nip on the BT Cypher back in like 2009.
Damn, that's before.
And I'm like, yo, this nigga look like I said he look like Snoop.
Yeah, he do.
So then, but I said he rap like he from New York.
Yeah. Bro, he really do.
But come to find out, he was hanging in Queens a lot with a lot of Queens niggas. That's how him and Dave East was like. Even Dave East from Harlem, but Dave East used to be in Queens too with them Crip niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And Nip, every time he come to New York, he used to be in Queens all the time.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's probably why he rap like a New York nigga. And then his documentary, he was like, yo, I was listening to Jay-Z in my lifetime when he had the vest on it, and and she was watching the video with the bulletproof vest with the rolling on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but his favorite rapper is Tupac though.
Yeah. No, I fuck with Nip tough, bro.
Nip was different, man. Hell yeah.
I was surprised because I asked a few of my subscribers about him, and they was like, "Nah, we don't fuck with Nip." And I was just like, "Damn, Nip, he one of them niggas to me. Like, he cut from that cloth. Like,
A lot of people became fans of him more after he passed away, though. I don't like that
100%,
shit. That's
100%.
fake.
Yeah,
Because this girl at the time I was talking to, and what's funny, I was with her the day they announced he died. No, I just finished knocking it down.
yeah.
So I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, and she on the other side of the bed. She was like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "What happened?" She's like, "Oh, he just passed away." I said, "Who?" She's like, "Nipsey." I said, "Yeah, right." And they showing the video when he getting shot.
Yeah,
And I was like, March 31st, 2019. I
facts.
remember the date. And then that next week, I go back to her crib. Now she playing his music like, I said,
Ah,
yo.
man, you know how it be. That's how it be when an artist die though. I feel like
Nah, but Nip,
everybody get a little bigger though when they die.
you know what it was? Nip, he was the like this version's pop. Not on a rapping like skill level, but as far as where his mindset was.
Right, right, right,
And
right, right,
he was too talk the truth. Mind you, he's gonna do that documentary in Dr. Sebi, how he beat the feds in '85 and
right.
all that. They had to get rid of him. That's what it was. The powers that be, this is my opinion, but the powers that be got rid of him. That made it seem like it was some street shit. No, it wasn't.
You don't think so?
Nope. Cause it's a video, but they took it down. They showed the extended video when he got shot.
Hmm.
They showed the video. They showed like the scene prior to that when the white guy pulled up in the car and Eric Holder went in a store where the white guy went. The white guy gave him the gun.
Hmm.
He had a little earpiece in, not like a iPhone joint, some kind of earpiece.
You
Because if
think
you
they
look,
paid? You think they paid shitty cuz?
yeah, because when he shot Nip the first time, you saw he about to leave, like walk away. He went back and shot him again. The
Man,
white guy was talking to him. No, shoot him again. He was being controlled.
he that was kicked him and shit.
Foul, son.
Bruh. Bruh, he did. I hated to see Nip go out like that, man. But I
And
mean, I also know the streets and I know gang banging and I know like that's what like Nip was a gangster. You listen to his
yeah.
music, you hear it. Hustle man, a shooter. That's a fact, nigga. He was a gangster. I mean, that's just the time. That's them niggas live a crazy life, bro.
That's why
Gangster
they tell rappers like when you make it, like lead up. I'm still nah.
gotta
I'm
do,
out.
bro. You got to.
Like Stack Bundles. I'm
So,
surprised you
so,
know about
so tell me about Stack Bundles.
boy. He died at 24. It's like how big? 24. He was super talented. He was on the Smack DVDs and all that. Remember the bit? I don't remember the bidding war when Pat Poose was on the mixtapes at the time. Stack Fab was wilding with the mixtapes.
Yeah, no, I
Ransom
don't
from
remember.
Jersey. It was yeah. So Stack, he had his nickname. He was called the Gorgeous Gangster. He was like pretty boy, big, the braids. He was mad fly. He the one that was talking about true religions and all that before anybody was wearing them.
Okay, what year was this?
That he passed away.
Like early 2000s?
Yeah. Then like 03, 04, 05, like 05, 04, 05. But he been out before that. He was down with what's the name crew. He was down with Lupe Fiasco crew called First and 15th. He was down with them, and then he left that. Then he created his own crew called the Riot Squad,
Okay,
right? And then he got down with Clue because Clue signed him to his label called Desert Storm. That's when it was Fab, Ransom, Joe Buttons over them.
right.
Then he left them on with Jim Jones with Bird Game. Cause I met Stat Bundles in '06 in the
Okay.
summertime at a basketball tournament in Harlem called Kingdom that everybody goes to. He was there. He died that next year, June 11, 2007.
He got shot.
He got shot in his building. He
Then
come
what
from
he was a gangster? Like a gangster?
he was like yeah, but he one of them. From what I heard, he was one of them dudes. Like he was like very hard. He was stubborn. Niggas was telling me, yo, son, like you got all these fucking foreign cars parked in the hood. You come outside, your car's is vandalized. Niggas broke your window, scratching your car. You stay fixing your cars. Cause niggas
Damn.
was hating on him. And
Yeah,
he had beef out there. But
yeah.
he felt like if I leave the hood, I'm a sucker. No, you're not. Jim Jones told me, yo, I got a little penthouse in the city. You could live there, you can stay there. I don't even stay there. He told Jim said you could live there. He said, nah, my father in jail. When he come out, then I'm gonna move. We said, you could live there and still wait your father to come out of jail. But he didn't listen. Like he got shot in the lobby in his hallway in the building, waiting for the elevator.
Damn.
But he didn't die right there though. They say he was hanging on, and he was. They say he was trying to hang on, and then fortunately, he didn't make it. But another one, super nice. You could. His music is on iTunes, like all his mixtapes.
I'm gonna check him out.
He was all the top rappers, Kiss, all of them was like, all right, it's a song. This one, Lil Wayne was Lil Wayne. 07, all that.
Yeah, he got a song with Wayne.
Him, Jim Jones, and Stack Bone. It's called Weatherman.
Have I heard that? I didn't heard that.
He killed both of them.
Ah, come on. He killed Wayne. Come on, Trigger.
No, listen. And so Lil Wayne even said, yo, Lil Wayne acknowledged him on one of his shows. He was like that. He said, he said, nah. Lil Wayne said it. He bodied me. I'm telling you, play Weatherman.
Stack bundles. I got you.
Weatherman with Lil Wayne and Jim Jones. And I bet you whatever, you'll be like, nah, his verse was better than, it was better than Wayne's. Of course it's better than Jim's. It was better than Wayne's.
Yeah. I'm going to tap in, dog. Stack bundles.
Stack bundles. His real name is Raekwon Elliott.
Got you. All right, I'm going to bring Buddy up in the bag. I've been having him up back.
But that bet, though, that bet you said with your uncle, I want that. I'm on that bet.
All right, so you think I'm telling you, bro, my uncle ain't heard that shit, fam.
If he heard Ether, he had to hear Takeover. It's common sense.
We gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm gonna ask him. I ain't gonna even ask him if he heard it because I feel like that's setting him up. I'm gonna just say, Unc, which one?
No. Is it a bet? You can bet.
We can bet.
I'm telling
we can bet a little dub on it.
You went down to a 20?
I'm like, Unc fuck around and say he heard that shit, bro. Unc fuck around, but I'm almost 100% sure I was around my uncle all the time. I'm gonna just say, Unc, which one was better, Takeover or Ether?
Now I don't care about which was better. You say he never heard it.
No,
I'm going by he heard it.
Okay, I'll ask him that. I just say, hey, have you heard Takeover by Jay-Z?
I got 50 on it.
But it's been so long, I'm gonna have to bring up Ether. I feel because he gonna hear Takeover by Jay-Z and be like, nigga, hell nah. But if I know if I bring, he's gonna remember Ether because I remember he went and bought that album. My uncle ain't never bought no Jay-Z album. Never bought a Jay-Z album. What was Takeover on?
Blueprint, the first one.
Okay. He probably did hear it though. Like I said, I know he never bought, but he bought that Nas album. Like they fucked with Nas very little, but
all right, before I get off though, I know that I've been there for a man long.
Yeah, you good? Go ahead.
There's this girl you follow on the gram, bro. She thick with the wagon. I think she in Dallas. And I always meant to ask her, yo, I be forgetting. Now I remember. I forgot her name. I follow her too, just because I said, nah, who is this? And I saw you follow her.
I already know you talking about, fool.
You do?
Yeah.
Like you know what, or you just know through social media?
I seen her around. I was actually, if it's funny, I'll show you the DM. I had actually hit up on Twitter and my homie already did it a while back, and this nigga lame, bro. So it kind of turned me off. Like when I say like super lame nigga, fool. Like,
nah,
nigga,
I need that. Son.
Don't even take care of himself. He don't even take care of himself. But she was pulling up when I was actually over there, and she was he's like, I got her pulling up. I was like, what she be on to be like? But no, I was gonna go on a date, bro. I'd be bullshitting though.
Nah, I need parts, son. I need parts.
Shoot that shot, bro. I think she like
but she don't follow me back. I follow her, so she ain't gonna really see my DM. It'll be like in a request thing. You know, a girl gonna be tapping into that.
She went viral though, bro. So like,
for what?
She has a lot of followers. So she's probably like when I was talking to her about that date, bro, it was like, but when them followers came, bro, she got like ball players and shit. Like she be overseas and shit now, man. Like it's hard to.
Oh, she got Hollywood.
Once you go when you a woman, if you go from 2,500 followers to 100,000 for looks, just bro, you gotta know 2,000 of them niggas is ball players. 2,000 of them niggas playing ball and they tricking, bro. They tricking like a motherfucker, man.
Nah,
But all right,
awesome.
man. Let me bring my dog up, Trigger.
All right.
I know you talking about though, bro.
Yeah, I need to throw that alley, yo.
All right, my nigga. Have a good night, Brody.
All right.
Yeah. Damn, man. What a hell of a live, man. We had Young Hit and this nigga Trigger, dog. That shit was the funniest shit ever, dog. Y'all gotta understand, chat. That's content for me. That's content. You gotta let them, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta sit back and let them go, man. It's content. It was hilarious too, bro. I gotta find somebody to chop that up for me. Cause I think that might go viral on TikTok. That must be that Brooklyn shit, man. Trey, what's good, man? Talk to me.
It was good, bro.
Nah, shit,
That's,
man.
that's definitely that Brooklyn shit. I'm from Brooklyn.
You
That's
from Brooklyn?
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. That's definitely that Brooklyn shit.
Trey, them niggas went from arguing about they started arguing about the argument, fam. Like I've never that was
both of them, they both listened and didn't listen at the same time. So Hit wasn't listening when Trigger said what he said, but then when Hit said the shit about the projects, right?
Yeah.
Hit said Brownsville got the most projects in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger responded, we got the biggest projects. He wasn't talking about the biggest projects. He was talking about the most projects. He said they both wasn't listening. But
that's why I was confused.
Yeah, I just called to add perspective to a couple of things that I've seen you talk about before. So when you heard Dougie Fresh talk about being a human beatbox, the original human beatbox,
right?
The reason why he said that is this, right? Fat Boys was signed to Curtis Blow.
Mm-hmm.
Buffy and the Fat Boys was a beatboxer. So when he goes, I'm known for the, not for the, whatever he did, right? He imitated Buffy because that was Buffy style. So he was saying, but what Curtis Blow did was he took Dougie Fresh name and gave it to Buffy from a marketing standpoint. So when the Fat Boys come out, he marketed Buffy as the human beatbox, and Doug was mad at him because Doug and Curtis Blow both from Harlem. So he was like, yo, son, why you took my shit? He was like, yo, man, it's business. See, Curtis Blow was a businessman. On the hip hop side early on, he wasn't even received like that. But from a rap perspective, because you gotta make the differentiation between hip hop and rap, right? Hip hop is the culture. People can rap, but they might not, like Vanilla Ice. He rapped, but he wasn't in the hip hop culture, right? So Curtis Blow was more so on the business side, right? So right. So I mean, he was in the parties and all that early too. I'm not discrediting him. He was there, but I'm just saying he wasn't that in the parties.
Okay.
All right. He wasn't that in the parties early. It took him a minute for him to really pick up some traction.
Okay.
It was something else I was gonna say. All right, boom. They said backpack rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So backpack rap got associated with conscious rap. I'm saying people talking about conscious stuff, positivity, whatever. But the look don't come from that. That's the irony. See, when we was young, and I don't know how old them brothers was. I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? So when we was young, we all started wearing JanSport book bags, right? So the popular book bag was the JanSport, right? And we went boosting. So there was a heavy shoplifting culture when we was a heavy shoplifting culture when we was young, right? So if you look up the low lives, right? If you look up low lives, you'll see the whole thing because they was like the first popular boosting crew was the low lives. It's based on Polo. So low was Polo for sure. Yeah, no, it was boosting crews all over the place. G-Force, Steam Team. I mean, steaming is you just run in the store and just grab the clothes, you grab the racks and run out, right? So it's different types of boosting. Like dudes used to wear girdles and shit. You know what I mean? And throw it up the girdle or you throw it up your back. So how it started was with your JanSport, you have on the JanSport, you wrap up the clothes real tight and you throw it up your back between your book bag and your back. You pull the strings and then the clothes stay there, right? Okay. So the backpack look comes from boosting. That's what it comes from. The whole backpack look, the aesthetic comes from boosting, right? That's what it comes from. They talked about how you asked the question like, how was it to get in the studio back in the days? So to make the correlation when they were talking about dudes rapping on the street,
Right.
if you wasn't known on the street, nobody was messing with you to put you in the studio. See, rap initially is a performance art. It ain't a studio art. So when you go all the way back to Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, and all the Treacherous 3 and all of that, they was performers. Nobody was making music. Nobody was recording music. So the only time you saw them is if you was at the party. If you went to the park jam, that's where you would see them perform. So all rappers up until hip hop made it big, you had to be a rapper in the street first.
Got you.
You had to make your name battling, going block to block, borough to borough. And then after that, you built up your name and people that was on would come find you and then they would bring you in the studio. But that's why rappers, that's why you hear 18-year-old Rakim, he sounds so polished at 18. Nas sounds so polished at 18. They sound like that because they was in the street rapping for a long time, way before they got to the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in contrast to now, you can just get equipment, start rapping. Like even one of my favorite rappers is J. Cole. But if you go back to Cole's earlier stuff, his flow wasn't as tight like that.
Right.
Right? Because you can start rapping and you don't got to go through the school of hard knocks to get there. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you had to go through the school of hard knocks. There was no, I'm just going to go and I'm going to be a rapper. It wasn't that because niggas is like, who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing. Right.
Yeah.
So we ain't, and so that's how it was back in the days. Right. Chuck D tell a story from Public Enemy. He was on stage. Melly Mel come and he barking at him like you trash. That's how I used to be. You performing and the old school dudes are coming, they dissing you. You know what I'm saying? They dissing you. So it's always, and people don't understand, people make comments about New York and all that, but what they don't understand about New York is this. You got to think about this. I'm from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's 3.5 million people in Brooklyn alone.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's just in Brooklyn. So imagine what competition is like for everything. Imagine you live, I don't know where you live, bro, but
Dallas.
If it's all right, so it might be 20 houses on the block, right?
Right.
Okay. So if every house has 2 dudes in it, right? 2 brothers, it's 40 dudes on one block.
Mm-hmm.
It's 40 dudes in my one building.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's 8 buildings on my block like that.
Mm-hmm.
So now imagine the shorties in the area. How many dudes is trying to get at the shorties in the area?
Ah, yeah, that's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everything is mad competitive. Everything is mad competitive. So, when they be like, oh, y'all New York dudes, is because it's so many of us, we competing for everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the drug game when they was talking about Biggie and his gear being up. We heard Biggie talking about shit he did in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot.
Everybody, but it's only so much money to go around.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only a few dudes that really made it. In contrast, you go down to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? My peoples, when they went out of town when I was younger, they go to North Carolina.
Yeah.
It's less competition. You feel me?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, damn, that makes sense, bro. That makes sense. That's why these niggas was okay. Niggas leaving.
So when you out of town and there's less competition, you get more of the profit share.
That's what I always wonder. I'm like, why the hell is like, why do I keep hearing these stories about niggas going like leaving New York to like not to make money? Well, yeah, leaving New York to go get like to hustle. And damn, that do explain. Yeah. It was
also, they were selling it. They were selling it. A $5 crack vial was going for like, depends on where you at. You might sell it for 10. You might sell it for 20, right? Because it's supply and demand, right? So the shit was coming from here. And then it happened the other way. The West Coast went their way. They went into them states. I mean, LA went into the states that's surrounding them. Mm-hmm. New York went into the states that's surrounding them. New York took 95 South, went down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how it happened, right? So that's why you get the gang spreading in the West Coast, in the Midwest, because they left LA, they went into the neighboring states. Chicago, those gangs left Chicago, they went into the neighboring states, and New York dudes left New York and they went into the neighboring states, right? And that's how it all spread throughout the country, the different gangs, the different cultures, so on and so forth, right? That's how all that spread. So, you know, hip hop is infused with the streets in the sense that it was street style, it was street fashion. You go all the way back to, because you got to go all the way back. You know, they tell you not what's my brother name? I can't think about that they say started hip hop. I can't even think his name right now. The DJ Kool Herc.
A lot of niggas.
Kool Herc. Right? They started with the party with Kool Herc, right? Everybody say Kool Herc started it. It was already shit going on. Remember, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you go. I know you got other people want to get on here. Okay. There's multiple elements to hip hop. We just stuck on rap, right? Right. We're just stuck on rap right now. That's the only element that's really pushed. But breakdancing, it was b-boying, graffiti, DJing, rapping. Rapping is the last one.
Graffiti, like, what you mean?
Like graffiti.
Like shit on the wall?
Yeah, graffiti.
Oh, that was like hip hop?
That's that infused with hip hop. And that's what I'm saying. Everything started as something else, right? So how it goes is this. You got the B-boys. That's really the first element, right? They would say the DJ's the first element before they really mastered the break beat, right? Bringing back the break beat, right? Because that's what hip hop was all based around. There's a song, you got a song, right? Boom. In that song, it got something called the break, right? So you go listen to it's a song called Love Is a Message, right? Look that up, right? This is not a hip hop song, but none of these songs was hip hop songs. There was no such thing as a hip hop song. They was taking pieces of disco, taking pieces of funk, taking pieces of whatever, and that's where a sample come from, right? But before anybody could sample, they learned how to replay this part of the record, right?
Right.
That's called the break. So the dancers used to wait for the break to come on, and they would dance to the break. Those are the B-boys, the Bronx boys or the break boys, right? Now, B-boys would be breaking one at night at a party, but in the daytime, they going out and they tagging, right? They doing graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody did a little bit of everything, right? So rap is the last element to come, right? And that came out of the hype man for the DJ, right? But dudes was rhyming on the mics. One for the money, two for the show. Come on, y'all, let's go. And that's how I started. So then somebody just evolved that. Instead of just being the hype man, they started putting bars together. And that's the evolution.
That's crazy.
That's the evolution of rapping, right? That's the evolution of rapping. So this is the steps to hip hop, right? Before rap even got popular, graffiti went into the art galleries. So you can look that up. Like it was graffiti artists was going around the world selling their graffiti, right? They became popular artists, right? They had breakers going here and there. It was but that became a novelty. But see, what it is from a mainstream perspective, business could only really grab hold of rap because it was a music and market that. So that's why rap was the mainstay. You know what I'm saying? Art is hard to control, right? You could be independent, you know what I'm saying? And you could do your art thing, right? Dancing is hard to control. And then who really, unless you a dancer, who's really interested in that, right? On an everyday level. But rap is music, right? Yeah. So that's what became the most viable product, and that's why you see that. But these are the elements of hip hop. So when people make the differentiation, what hip hop is and what rap is a part of that, right? So when I was growing up, I'm saying you go outside, dudes have their cardboard, they breaking. We popping, whatever. I used to dance, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you just had people that did different shit. right? But by the time I'm coming outside, it's already early 80s. I mean, it's early 80s because I'm born in 75. So that's you talking about 70. They say it started in 74. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
By the time you don't really get rappers until like 78, 79,
Gotcha.
right? That's when you really get rappers. It's like 78, 79. So you really start getting the tapes that start circulating throughout the boroughs in like like 80. I mean, this is when the different groups is coming up. So the three dudes that I would say, and most old school dudes older than me would say is the foundation of hip hop is Grandmaster Caz, Kool Mo D, and Melly Mel. Because they birthed most of the styles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They both most of the styles. So when you hear Rakim, when you hear KRS, when you hear G Rap, when you hear Slick Rick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because those are four of my top five, and Big Daddy Kane. That's my top five from that generation, right? LL, all those dudes are the sons of them three dudes I named. If you ever listen to their interviews, they're gonna name them dudes. They're gonna name a couple more, you know what I'm saying? Because most of them was in groups. So they group members was, influential too. But those are the three foundational pieces of rapping. You know what I'm saying? T-La Rock too. T-La Rock is one of the first like solo artists, right? So he got a song, It's Yours. That's what you were saying on when you reference Nas saying It's Yours and Wu, It's Yours.
Yeah.
They both getting that from T-La Rock's It's Yours.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Right?
bro. That's crazy. So yeah. No, this was that's crazy, man. So this shit that's deep, bro. All this shit I had no idea. Just like saying hip hop is breakdancing and graffiti. I ain't gonna lie, like we just thought we thought Mexicans in New York and Cali did graffiti. Like really Cali. Like, I mean, we did see it popular in New York too, but like in Texas, we didn't. From my era, I'm 36, like I never knew the two was, you know what I'm saying, linked to each other.
Nah, so that shit was big. Like, if you Google it, watch videos, our whole trains was graffitied up.
Yeah.
The whole train. You know what I'm saying? In the 80s, I didn't get on the train when I was a kid. All I saw was graffiti. Right? They do a whole piece on the side of the train. And then they was talking about Crush Groove, right? Crush Groove, in essence, is the movie about Def Jam. It's loosely based on how Def Jam was formed with Russell Simmons. Okay. Right? So that's what Crush Groove is. But if you want to watch a hip-hop movie of what it looked like early on, you watch Beat Street, right? Beat Street is a movie, and then you watch what's the documentary they did? I can't think. Damn, and K Slade was in it. I can't think. Wild Style. If you want to see a documentary and they showing you how the streets was and all that, you go watch Wild Style, and they show you graffiti and all of that, right? So those are like the early hip hop movies. You want to watch Crush Groove, Beat Street, and Wild Style, right? And those are hip hop, and you gonna get what that is, right? You're gonna get what it is. Like you're gonna see the essence, especially in Wild Style, because that's a documentary. So I don't know if you ever heard of K Slade. You ever heard of K Slade?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
K Slade's a graffiti king. So he's in Wild Style as a kid.
I didn't know that.
As a young teen, as a teenager, K Slade's in Wild Style. He mad skinny in Wild Style. Like if you see him when he was a DJ, he fat. But when he was in Wild Style, he was mad skinny. He's a graffiti king. You know what I'm saying? So you got graffiti kings and all that shit, like all that. I mean, breakdancing evolved, so it became freestyle dancing. So when you see Big Daddy Kane's dances, Scoop and Scrap, they doing what's called breaking and evolved into what's called freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So dudes wasn't just break dancers anymore. They was doing all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and that was the mid to late 80s, early 90s, and all the freestyle came. And then it kept evolving. It turned into different shit. So like right now, like what them dudes do in Memphis, they do the juking and all that, right? But I mean, I like that dance, but it just evolved into different shit. But it spread too. Like Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, I heard of Black Eyed Peas.
They break dances.
Yeah, I didn't know
originally. They break dancers. Black Eyed Peas is originally break dancers. There's another group. You didn't get into these groups yet from Cali, Far Side, right? They Far Side, they break dancers. Souls of Mischief. Those Far Side and Souls of Mischief would fall under backpack rap. You can look up Far Side, got an ill song called She Keeps on Passing Me By. Shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? So
I gotta bring somebody else.
No doubt. Do your thing, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. That's some good history, bro. I feel like I needed that shit.
Yeah, no problem, man. I enjoy your channel, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate the your reactions. Some shit is genuine.
I appreciate that, brother. Keep tapping in with me.
I know that I love.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna bring you up soon. Let me go get my charger. That was dope, bro. Good ass history lesson, man. I ain't know none of that shit. I know a few people in the chat was like, "I told you, Dex," but man, I probably didn't see the comment. Gang. Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Man, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy, man. It was a good. I thought Dex was from Cali. Hell no, I'm from Texas. He said I got unicorns on my pants. These some Louis V shorts, man. Some little jogger, not joggers, but little runners. Man, great live tonight, y'all. Great live. I don't know what was funny. What was the best part? Was it Trigger and Young Hit? Oh, he said my walls say different. No, that's just love, bro. That's just love. I mean, I only have the best movie, one of the best actors of all time back there, and one of my favorite rappers. That ain't got nothing to do with me being from Cali. That's Ice Cube, bro. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. Was y'all watching Boys in the Hood and shit? Like, was that shit did that shit hit the streets hard back in the day in New York? Graffiti names became MC stage. Yeah, bro. Graffiti is involved with hip hop, graffiti and breakdancing and shit. That's crazy. So he said rap was like the last element. He said, pause. He said rap was like the last, and that's the thing that stuck. That's crazy, man. You ever seen Belly? I seen Belly, but bro, I was so young. When did Belly drop? I was so young when I seen Belly, and if I remember, I didn't even. Let me see when it dropped. I don't remember nothing, bro. Belly movie came out in '98. No, I don't remember that, dog. Boys in the Hood hit everywhere. That was that shit. That's a great question, Dex. 99, 98. Last set of OGs, 4 elements there. Boys in the Hood, a hood classic. They say 98. Dex thinks for Cube as an actor first. Bro, unfortunately, I do, man. I mean, I do remember, I remember Ice Cube's song, Today Was a Good Day. But I thought that was just like I just thought he was an actor that just had a song or something. Like, I don't know. Saw Boys in the Hood at the movies. Damn, no, that was dope. Menace 2. Seeing them movies in the movie theater would be crazy. I did not like the Wayne's versions of I don't like none of the Wayne's movies. Like, I don't like them altering the movies. Like, I didn't like Don't Be a Menace by I remember Colors. Don't Be a Menace. It's a hood classic. Nas can't act for shit, but it's funny watching him try. DMX and Meth got good. I want to see my nigga Nas act, dog. I want to see my nigga Nas act. Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted is a 5 Mike Al. Yes, I ain't heard none of that. My first time really hearing Ice Cube like rap some cold shit was on gang related soundtrack. He had a crazy song on there. That was his Tupac soundtrack. He had a hard song on there. Yeah, he said, I think Wayne's are corny outside of In Living Color. I don't even remember none of it In Living Color. I remember watching it, but I don't remember none of it. He wasn't acting. He was Nah, I got to see Nas acting, bro. I got you, JD. I live in Houston, but grew up in Cali. First movie I saw filming was Colors. Damn, you seen a classic being filmed, DD. That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't like Don't Be a Menace, dog. I ain't like Don't Be a Menace. I wasn't fucking with it. Said Boys in the Hood introduced us to Cali type gangs. Damn. I like Low Down Dirty Shame. Bro, these movies that I remember watching, but I don't remember nothing about them. I remember Players Club, though. That's crazy. You don't know Cube as a rapper. That's all I knew as a kid, and me and you are the same age. Yeah, I ain't really. I mean, I knew he rapped. Actually, I ain't gonna. Like, I thought he was more of an actor, though. I thought he was an actor, and then he rapped. Same thing with LL Cool J. Like, I knew LL Cool J made music, but I thought LL was a actor. Mad Theaters had shootouts when Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood played. Damn, man, that's sad, bro. That's sad. That's sad, man. The Wood was crazy. I like The Wood. Next, you have to listen to Ice Cube's My Summer Vacation and What Can I Do? I have reacted to Summer Vacation by Ice Cube, cold track. I think that's the one where he talked about going to St. Louis and setting up shop, right? Oh, Lean on Me. Damn, was Lean on Me shot in New York? Was Lean on Me shot in New York? Jizza said Dex was raised by a white family. Jizza, I say I was raised on Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Players Club, South Central, Sugar Hill, Tupac. Like what you mean? I was raised by a white family. I was only raised on gangster shit. We wasn't really fucking with that. Don't Be a Man. We ain't. That's. South Central was a classic. America's Most Wanted. Higher Learning is my shit. Classic. I have watched Above the Rim and Sunset Park. High School High. Never seen that. See, I forgot what. Okay, Lean on Me was shot in Jersey. He said, your folks white. Man, look at me, man. Hell no. Man, my daddy, man, hell no. No offense to white folks, BX, blame the BX. No offense to white folks. I don't know. Replays fling. I don't know no white people that know more about hip hop than black kids. I mean, white kids know about it. I can't sit here and say they don't know more about it. Like, I didn't know shit about New York shit, but I know a bunch of shit about the South shit that other, like, it's niggas know different shit. I can't just say white people know more about hip hop than black kids. I don't know. And if they do, like, there's nothing wrong with that. But Son said, yeah, chat lit tonight. He said, is my folks white? Oh man, South Central was hard. Strapped was one of my favorite movies too. Strap was cold. Me and my brother used to watch Strap like nigga in the morning and at nighttime. Strap was an amazing movie, sad movie. My nigga Bamboo, Bokeem in that bitch. Strap was cold, man. You from Oak Cliff, Dex? Nah, I'm from he said I'm from Oak Cliff. Hell nah. I'm from Denton. I'm from north of Dallas, 214. I'm 20 minutes from y'all. Used to live out there though. He said, I think more about hip hop than any Indian, especially New York. Nah, Mook, you got a lot of knowledge. He said Dex is invited to eat the potato salad. I love it. Hold on. Is potato salad considered a white person thing? There's no way. Nigga, I love potato salad. We have potato salad at every function. Yeah, a lot of white people buy hip hop. You see Wild. I haven't seen Wild Style. Sugar Hill's a classic. What's my movie, bro? I think it was shot in New York. The niggas, they be busting those dope moves. Yeah, Battalion. Battalion niggas is wild, man. I love potato salad, man. I ain't never said that, BX. Nigga, I gotta when I have barbecue, I need potato salad with it, bro. Fresh was my shit. Fresh was my shit. My pops used to love Fresh, man. Rest in peace, my pops. Juice was cold. Deep Cover is a movie. I seen it, but I don't remember it. My 19-year-old neighbor don't even know who Wu-Tang is. And then my white neighbor named All 10 Wu-Tang. Yeah, Flink, I ain't gonna lie, Flink, you ask any person, it's normal out here though. Like my homie right now, he's my young homie. He's 26, 27. He said, he's like, when you gonna react to some NBA young boy? You always reacting to Nas. I said, who? He's like, Nas. I said, Nas, nigga? You don't even know his name? Nigga said Nas, and this nigga's almost 30. But that's normal in Texas, bro. I think that'd be hard for y'all to fathom, man. That's normal in Texas, bro. Like, niggas don't. Smelling like wet dogs is crazy, BX. That's a good one. That's a good one. Clockers, I have seen Clockers, but I don't remember it. My mama's used to love Clockers. See, I think these movies came out when I was like living in Colorado. I lived in Denver for almost a decade. Yeah, they trying to test my. I love potato salad though, man. But yeah, the wet dogs is crazy. Hey, y'all niggas is funny, man. Y'all funny. The chat was it was a good live, bro. Them niggas, my nigga Trigger and I forgot dude name. They was arguing. That shit was hilarious. My boy M said he new to the chat. New to the chat. He doing your thing. I appreciate that 20s and the 9. Oh, yeah, 20s in the 90s. Oh, you was 20s in the 90s. Okay, okay. Shouts out to you, bro. City of God. I think I seen City of God. And why Undercover Dude was in the closet for real. What? Young Hit, stop glazing. Who I'm glazing? Young Hit. He said stop glazing. What? The history lesson is finally over. I see. Will, that was fun. Yeah. I seen a few people, they wasn't fucking with the history lesson. I was fucking with that, bro. I like hearing shit that I don't know, especially with this hip hop shit. That nigga Trill said potato salad is only white when it has raisins in it. That's a fact, fam. Just like tuna fish with apples and shit. I ain't gonna lie though, my white home girl, man, she made me some tuna with. No, she made me some chicken salad with fruit in it. Man, that shit was hard, bro. I ate that shit with some crackers. It had fruit in it. Some chicken salad with fruit. Shouts out to Jane, man. He said you should put an Illmatic poster on your wall, man. That replays Flink. That Illmatic is hard. That Illmatic hard. Set It Off. I need that. Set It Off is a classic, bro. Classic movie. One of the best movies I ever seen in my life. Set It Off is one of the ones. Dex, no Yams TV. I love Yams. Oh my God. Yams my favorite, fam. Especially them unhealthy yams, nigga. What? With the juice that's thick and sugary. Oh, I need that. I need them unhealthy yams. You can't forget a lot of this old hip hop music was shaped by the height of the crack era. Yeah, M. That's a fact. That's a fact. As Ron said, "You're hungry. Are you hit?" No, I was training her, bro. I used to personal train. No, I didn't hit. I think she kind of wanted me to though, but I don't know. I'm a personal trainer. Like I said, personal trainer. You gotta kind of. A lot of people be saying it's easy, but it really is. But you gotta be careful because sometimes women they can just be vulnerable to you just because they see you as a friend, or they can be vulnerable, like they trying to, you might think like, damn, she kind of feeling me, bro. She hit me up a lot, and I started putting relish in my tuna. That's a staple. Shout out to the turkey leg. I love turkey legs. Forget the chicken salad. What was the pumpkin like? The poom poom like? Oh, I didn't do it, fam. I didn't do it. Who's your go actor, Dex? Go actor. Good question, fam. I have to go. I got a tie. I got like a tie. Denzel. I love Chris Tucker, bro. I love Chris Tucker, man. That nigga is hilarious, dog. He got classics. So I got to go Chris Tucker and Denzel, Chris Tucker, and I got one more. I can't think of it though. Chicken salad was amazing, Tracy. Soul food. New Jack City is cold. Dutch is a good one. Never seen that. I need them unhealthy yams. Didi, them unhealthy ones. Them unhealthy yams. A lot of them chicks was fine in soul food. I forgot about soul food. Damn, I ain't seen. That's an old movie. 214. Oh, I actually got two. I'm finna get two new posters and have them back here. Well, I'm gonna make my shit a little bigger when I record. That's. I do want a picture of Nas though. Is that Washington? Tupac? Nah, not Tupac. Tupac a hell of an actor though. He ain't the GOAT though. Wesley Snipes is one of them ones. My pops love Wesley. Yeah, I got too much ethics to hit a chick out. They'll tell me everything. Yeah, I'm one of them like I'm a hood nigga, but the older I got, the more smarter. Like my pops was smart, bro. My pops he was a gangster, but he's also like, he was smart. Like he did a lot of like blue collar, like crazy crimes. He was a smart nigga though. Jabronis. I got Chris Tucker and Samuel. Okay, replay. Okay, I was worried about saying Chris Tucker. I thought y'all was gonna be like Chris Tucker. Poetic Justice is an amazing movie. Denzel to Chris Tucker. I knew somebody was gonna say it. Nigga said Denzel to Chris Tucker. I don't have a go, but my favorite is probably Forrest Whitaker. Is amazing, nigga. Forrest Whitaker is cold. Some of the best music was from soundtracks. Yeah, you can't have a culture without history. Stop saying a culture if you don't like the history. I love the history. Yeah, Forrest. Yeah, Forrest was cold, man. I forgot about Forrest. And they got that eye, and I feel like the eye is just perfect. Samuel L. was one of them ones. Will Smith, one of them ones. Will Smith got some shit. Walter said chicken salad good on anything. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. I ate chicken salad on crackers with a fork and on bread. Chris Tucker, best movie in the 90s. Review report. I mean, Chris Tucker is cold, bro. He got the Rush Hours. He got the Money Talks. He got Friday. Money Talks was so cold, man. That's a funny movie. But some people say comedy, you need to have like some Denzel Washington movies in your bag. Like Chris Tucker don't got a whole lot of them. The best actor are the ones where you don't see them as the person they are in real life. That's a good one, M. That's a good one. Ghost Dog movie. I ain't seen that. Poetic Justice is annoying with them arguing the whole time and Pot cussing Janet out. They made that drive alone. That shit was hard, A-Dub. Had to make a run. I'm back now. Master Ceremony, you back, Brody? I'm still. What I've been on here? 2 hours and 47 minutes. It's lit tonight. I'm chilling. I'm getting hungry though. I ain't gonna lie. White Man Can't Jump. I need to watch that again. I do remember watching it. I just don't remember the movie. Shit, where the fuck Whitaker been at? Bro, Forrest Whitaker probably old as hell right now. The GOAT though. I mean, review report. He said what if people love comedy more than any other serious shit? I feel like Chris Tucker got some of the funniest movies. So I mean, yeah, that could be something like that. That can be somebody GOAT actor. It's the same thing with rap. Everybody GOAT different. Y'all gonna be tripped dirty hawks. Y'all gonna bro, I ain't never seen Star Wars. I ain't never seen Star Wars. I ain't never seen Spider-Man. I ain't never seen X-Men. I ain't never seen none of them movies. Denzel's from Mount Vernon? He called out, hold on. Bro, why the fuck is everybody from New York, bro? Lawrence Fishburne is cold. He's cold too. Stacey Dash, yeah, fine too. Eddie Murphy's one of them. Don Cheadle, one of them. Yeah, y'all naming some niggas I done forgot about. Okay, it's Forrest Whitaker in his mid-60s. That's not old then. I thought he was my nigga 70. Yo, Dave, she needs to have snacks ready for these lives. Yeah, I ain't Alexander. I never really planned on to be on here for 3 hours. Like that's long. Like I mean, if I'm doing anything for 3 hours, I mean I am getting paid for this, but if I'm doing one thing for 3 hours, if it ain't no money involved, then I probably ain't doing it. But I love YouTube. I love content. Not gonna lie about the movie when she was showing out the goods. 20+-year-olds today missed out 90s hip hop like my age group missed out 70s R&B. But from it, we created Neo. So yeah. I feel like if you really love music and you go back and listen, you'll notice like, damn, I really missed this shit. But a lot of the young niggas, they be like, man, them old niggas don't appreciate it, bro. It's rare that you find niggas like me, man. A lot of niggas don't appreciate the history. Marvel is a big part of rap shit. Marvel made comics with. No, I already know Marvel is big. I just never got with it, BX, and I don't think I ever will. But like I know some of the biggest, yeah, they love that Marvel shit. My friends love. I got friends that love Marvel. I just never got to it. Don't judge me. That you got to watch Kool High. That's a old school classic. Kool High. Okay. I know some 18-year-olds who listen to 90s music. I mean, I'm pretty sure the world is huge, so I'm pretty sure there is a lot of young niggas that listen to 90s music, but there's way more niggas that's gonna say it suck. I see that way more than I see young niggas giving compliments and giving props. But no, you're right. It's some young niggas that listen to listen to 90s. Godfather, My Harlem is a classic. You ain't missing shit with the comic books. Yeah, I never got into the comic books. It's on y'all now to blend what we did and make something new. I have my memories, wouldn't change it. It's y'all turn. Yeah, and like I always say, he said don't sleep on Bill Cosby, all the stuff. Bill Cosby is cold, man. Minus the bullshit, Bill Cosby, a hell of a that show was cold. But like I always say everything evolves. And everything don't evolve for the better, but everything gonna evolve no matter what. And that's what happened in music. Did it evolve the right way? Some people like it, some people don't. But I feel like you gotta accept it. Some people don't accept it, but I'm willing to, if I'm gonna be a part of the culture and love this shit, this music, like you can't. And I be finding myself doing that. Some young niggas will come on and I'll be like, man, this shit trash. Like, but I'll be having to be like, bro, this nigga's is 18. I'm 36. Our brains, nigga, we ain't even on the same stratosphere right now. This nigga on some different shit. Like, take a step back, accept the young niggas, man. These young niggas. I mean, you gotta listen to it. But rap has changed, bro. Now that I'm actually going back listening to this shit didn't change a lot. A lot. Way more raw back in the day. Way more raw, way more real. It wasn't all about the bread. Now it's all about the bread. And that comes with how shit evolved. That came with the internet, streams, everything evolved. So the music is gonna evolve with the word, everything evolved. But yeah, shit didn't change, man. Shit didn't change. Things didn't change, like Biggie said. Morgan Freeman is cold. Yeah, change for the worse. Actually, I can't really just say, because I love music as a whole, Jabroni. Like, but I do understand why a bunch of the older guys say it changed for the worse. Like, but y'all old niggas be kind of tripping, man, because y'all say the same thing about the NBA, the NFL. I mean, it did though, bro. It really did, especially the NFL. That old NFL was crazy. Niggas out there don't care about life. Niggas sacrificing their life out there. Chaz, what's good, bro? Replays, Flink say I'm 22, but I mostly bump 90s hip hop. See, you might be a real hip hop head. You might really love this shit. I'm arguing with niggas the other day about NBA YoungBoy and Tupac. They talking about NBA YoungBoy is better than Tupac and he's bigger than Tupac. And I'm like, bro, Tupac been dead since 96 and they still talk about him a lot. Let's see if they talk about YoungBoy after he's, you know what I'm saying? Talk about it, A-Sign. He said the flows became more simplified, less dynamic, way more ad-libs and punch-ins. Yeah. Way more ad-libs, punch-ins. The auto-tune changed the game in a major way. But I don't like when people bring up content. I like some of the content these days. I mean, a lot of it is about like murder and shit like that, but I listen to a lot of the old shit and niggas was talking about the same shit. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. Got my Pac shirt on right now, damn it. I love Pac. My nigga. Yeah, Tracy, I don't listen to the radio either. I ain't listened to the radio in years. I think when I got old enough to drive and shit, and I had to sit in the back seat and let mama them control everything, like, oh yeah, I'm driving, I'm picking whatever the hell I want to listen to. BX, stand up, man. Tracy Towers, stand up. Leonardo DiCaprio got something. He can add. Martin the Fresh Prince. A-Dub, that's too tough, bro. That's too tough, A-Dub. My nigga said Martin the Fresh Prince. I feel like as a kid, for me, it was like I kind of felt Fresh Prince a little bit more because he was a kid. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Martin was just a little, it was kind of grown. Like when they talk about Tommy not having a job, like it didn't hit hard to me. Like, nigga ain't got no job. What the fuck? But now that I'm old, I'm like, nigga, yo, like, you better get you a job, bro. Martin was mad funny, but like I said, I think Fresh Prince hit me a little harder because just a kid dynamic. I like what you do. I appreciate that, Trev. Martin was hilarious. Tupac is iconic. His legacy is cemented, but in my humble opinion, he's a bit overrated. Tupac being overrated is crazy. Tupac being overrated is kind of crazy. A nigga been dead for 96 years. I don't think, like, I think that it's either it's real or it's not. Like, you either talked about it or you're not. I think overrated, like, you'll be talked about for a little bit after your demise, but it's, bro, the nigga died in 96. And this niggas in India and overseas that listen to his music. Like, it'd be different if the proof wasn't in the pudding. And niggas be like, he overrated. I would hear that. But like, they still be playing Dear Mama. When you got timeless music, it's hard to say an artist is overrated. When you got timeless music like Dear Mama and Keep Your Head Up, and they still play Ambitious, over, like, it's hard to call a nigga overrated, I think. I ain't saying that because I'm a Pac fan, but it's hard to call a nigga overrated. He said, I haven't listened to the radio. I haven't listened to the radio since middle school. I'm 35, 214 facts. 214, that's crazy. We the same age. So you love Hove, huh? But my homeboy love Hove. We the same age too. He loved Jay-Z. Tupac is universal. Tupac music would never, yeah. Pac is 96 and still. Yeah, that's why I say it's hard to kind of be A-Dub to my smart guy. It's hard to be damn. Replays Flink said Pac ain't a good MC, but he a hit maker for sure. Subjective. I respect your opinion. That's subjective. Pac had turned 25 when he died. That's crazy. Next reaction: Nas, Jay-Z, Pac, and Big, and crying. Y'all check it out. Damn, again, so he was at a house party when Pac got murdered. I was somewhere playing around. I was a kid. I was young as hell. Hey, y'all. I had a great night, man. This was dope. 3-hour stream. We need to start having more of these. I think Saturday might be a good day, y'all. I think Saturday might be a solid day because I can go live in the daytime on Saturday. What y'all think? I think Saturday would be a dope day to make a staple. Damn, Mazal. Mazal said he just got here. Mazal, I've been on 3 hours, fam. Where you been? Chaz, 3 hours. Where y'all been, man? Tupac ain't overrated. His impact and influence can't really be measured. Yeah, that's why I feel like if somebody say Tupac is overrated, I feel like that's coming from somewhere else, which I respect. It's part of the game. I respect, but like overrated. Come on now. Saturday night facts, jabroni. I mean, that nigga said he eating Kansas fried chicken. That is, hearing Kansas fried chicken just sound wild to me. All I know is Kentucky fried chicken. Oh, Mentu said, this nigga said Nas, Jay-Z, Pac, Big. One gotta go. Who y'all think I'm gonna pick in the chat? Let's see if y'all know. Let's see if y'all who y'all think I'm gonna pick. Oh no, Hassan, I know you're not. I know you're not dissing, but he said that's overrated by the definition. No, man, this is time. We talking about timeless music, man. Chad said, Bobby, you talking about for me? You never had Kansas before, Dex? Hell, it's not. I've never even heard of Kansas fried chicken. I only heard Kentucky fried chicken. Pocket's gone. Pocket's gone for sure. Bye Pac. Damn, bye Jay-Z. Mintu pick Pac. I would pick. Oh damn, Chaz pick Big. I would pick Jay-Z. I would pick Jay-Z. That's no knock on Jay either. I love Jay, but I would pick Jay-Z. Didi said Big out of there by Jay-Z. Pac was out there with Michael Jackson and Elvis as far as people remembering him. That's a fact. Mintu said I knew it. Yeah, I knew you picked Jay. I'd pick Jay-Z. He said Tupac image way. See, I don't think that, son. Pac music is it's just everything though. He's so influential in everything. Nas is gone for me. Damn, 214. Jay is Trevor saying Jay is whack. Jay is corny. No, I fuck with Jay-Z. This is just a tough list. This is a tough list, and I feel like and it might change. Actually, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. I was gonna say it might change after I listen to Jay-Z albums, but Pac is cemented. Pac is cemented in my shit, and Nas is kind of too, and Big too. Jay-Z just I just Jay is not whack. He better rapping than Tupac. I ain't saying Jay whack, but I think it's comical when people compare him and Tupac. Like, but I'm not mad at it. I think that's nuts. Actually, comparing Jay-Z to Tupac. You know, they saying Kendrick is like better than Jay-Z now, and I don't think that. They saying Kendrick done passed up a lot of niggas. Jay got about 300 fire tracks compared to Pac 8 decks. I don't think so. Jay-Z don't even have no like I said. Y'all know I like Pac. I just named these tracks. Like he don't even got no Dear Mama and no Keep Your Head Up or no Changes or no Thugs Mansion. Like them bags, like he ain't got them. He ain't got Jay-Z don't have that bag. That's why I like Nas more than Jay-Z because Nas got that bag. That's the bag I like. Y'all know that. Y'all know that's the bag I like. They said Kansas fried chicken is still in the hood. C Green, what's up, Brody? Tupac, good funny. Need to be a reaction. I got you, Mazal. I don't know if I could lose Reasons without Blueprint and Blackout. Elvis and Tupac are similar in that energy, but more famous to their son. Biggie is the most skilled technically, while the Pac influence. Just imagine he's big and talk about it, Wally. Nas to go, Jay can go. Who cares about that shit though? Who care about what, 214? You just name every Pac hit. No, them not. I just name every Pac hit. Those are all Pac hits. I didn't even name no real rap shit like California Love. I didn't even name none of that. I named all shit where he's conscious and being woke on. Nigga, Pac guy, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Them not even hits I named. I only named like maybe 3 of them was hits. I've never seen I ain't never even heard of Kansas Fried. That's still fucking me up. Machiavelli cemented them for sure. Exclamation mark. Definitely Walter said Jay-Z. I think the most I seen was probably Jay-Z, y'all. A lot of people saying Jay gotta go. M said most don't have a frame of reference to judge. They wasn't in the clubs when Ambitious of a Rider came out. Yeah, I bet that was different. I was watching one of these big time New York DJs. But he was saying, he's like, nah, he's like, bro, they still play Ambitious of a Rider like on yachts and shit, like overseas. And I guess Pac got a good 10 solid tracks. Let's stop all that. If you think he only got 10, I mean, that's your ear, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? 214 said Pac was a gimmick. I disagree, man. Kansas Fried Chicken is crazy. Hip hop all time. One gotta go. West Coast, East Coast, South to Midwest. Easy album review. What y'all see? Don't forget about the Above the Rim soundtrack. Some classic Pac songs. I think I heard the Pac songs on Above the Rim. People hate Jay just to hate him. I don't hate Jay at all. I love Jay. I love the shit I done heard. The shit I done heard from Jay-Z is crazy. Nobody has better wordplay than Jay-Z. He's probably the only dude I've seen who will say one verse and it means two different things. Very clever. Yeah, no, J. Cole, bro. But that wordplay shit, like everybody, that don't tickle everybody fancy. If you know what I mean. Everybody don't, you know what I'm saying? Danny, what's good, Brody? We talking about Pac 30 years after his death. Yeah, and we're gonna be talking about Pac another 30. That's just how it go, bro. That's just how it go. Said Jay-Z kind of boring and annoying. When I really listen to the albums, I'm gonna see. Like I said, I only like Jay. Like I like his drug dealing shit. I love that shit. I love Jay's drug dealing shit. The other music I like, but when he in that bag, I love it. I love that shit. That's why I fuck with Jay. Y'all been fucking with Jay. Like I said, I still gotta listen to the albums, but I love when he in that bag. Can you see you still need some time to convert, Dex? It'll happen. Oh, y'all niggas. They got Kansas Fried Chicken, Kennedy Fried, Obama Fried. They all the same. Owned by foreigners. Greasy Chicken. They got burgers, milkshake. My nigga Go said, the Kansas Fried Chicken. It's good. We in the mix. Pusha T is the king of drug bars. You know, when I started listening to Pusha, I said Pusha might be better than Jay-Z with this shit, but he not. I think Pusha, I like Pusha flow a little more than Jay-Z. Jay-Z got the most flows, but I love Push flow. But I don't think nobody can talk that shit how Jay-Z be talking to Jay-Z. Jay-Z, like I said, that friend of foe shit and lyrical gymnastics and You Must Love Me and Never Change. I'm done feeling y'all say Ambitious play in the club. That's what I seen people say that on YouTube, Chad, and somebody said that in the chat. He said one cat. Hey, Dub, you coming with the questions. One catalog gotta go. Jay-Z or Kanye West? I think everybody gonna say Kanye. That's why Jay-Z was so jealous of Nas, Prodigy, and Mobb Deep. They got better voices. Pusha T been rapping for 20 years, and on every song he raps about drugs. And he like I said, he cold with it. But just because you've been doing it for the longest, don't mean you the best. Like, see, replays play. He said he like Jay-Z voice. Some niggas say they hate Jay-Z voice. I let you know everybody ear different, man. Everybody ear different. So there's no point of arguing with a nigga. I mean, his ear, you're not finna change his mind. Kanye for sure, especially the auto-tune songs he got. Jay-Z music just don't resonate with me. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like Jay-Z got the drug dealing shit. If niggas, I feel like if a lot of niggas ain't sold drugs, I feel like a lot of that shit gone. Actually, I can't say that because I know some women that love Jay-Z that's super green. I thought you went to McDonald's day. Hell nah, I'm a Popeyes nigga. I had a McDonald's run though. I quit eating McDonald's though. I hate Kendrick's voice. It's one of the reasons I can't really listen to him. Hey, so if y'all hate a artist's voice, because I'm the type, like I said, first of all, I ain't gonna finna sit here and say nobody sucked, but sometimes I do hate an artist's voice, but I'm still able to give him credit because I can still listen to the song and be like, damn, he rapping on this motherfucker. I just don't like his voice. Like some niggas that go hard, but some people just X a nigga out though. Oh, his voice suck. He suck. Like I think that ain't fair, bro. Just because you don't like his voice, like you ain't gonna give him the chance and actually listen to the bars. So how do y'all do that? Do y'all get a nigga a chance? Yeah, I ain't saying you have to listen to him, but like this is what I'm saying. Just because you don't like a person's voice, it don't mean it don't mean his bars suck. He said, if I don't like that voice, I'll still go. Okay, gaming. That's all I was asking. I feel that way about Eminem, but he nice, but can't listen to him. Just like to be okay. Well, I will always have to agree. Without Dane and Jay, there's no Kanye. Show improve, Big Daddy Kane. Your voice can make me not. What do you say? Not make me want to listen to him for sure. That's how people feel about West Side Gun, but he's spitting. Kanye, RZA, and Primo and Static are my favorite producers. This is a good one, bro. And I wasn't really into my producers bag until I started this channel. And there's some cold niggas, bro. I really think like my goat might be RZA, man. And one of the reasons is because I've listened to so much cold shit, but I ain't even really scratched the surface with RZA. I hadn't even listened to like the full albums. And he cold, bro. He cold. And I'm a little biased too because he rapping. He said I'm usually good on them if their voice sound weird. Okay, like Eminem, Westside, E4. Okay. Primo is my favorite producer, but RZA right behind him for sure. Yeah, Primo cold too, bro. I got DJ Premier and Havoc. I forgot about Havoc. Havoc is one of the best. But RZA, I feel like that nigga RZA be in a bag like that. I'm like, sometimes we listen to RZA, I'm like, bro, I wonder was he getting high when he made these beats? Was he like on acid or something, or like on some, they say niggas get high off some different shit to create sometimes. That's part of the process. Not just back then, but today, niggas still do that. I won't say my top 5 producers because I plan on making a video on it, but I said number 1 multiple times. Come on, Ceremony. I can't get the sweet, man. You can't give me a clue or nothing. Okay, Mintu say he's smoking that gas. That's it. Havoc actually my favorite member of Mobb Deep, but I love Prodigy. I love Prodigy, man. That nigga go hard. When I heard a nigga say I break bread, ribs, $100 bills. Premier won that versus against RZA. Okay, I think Jizza told me about that. And Angel Dust. You saying Angel Dust, Mintu? Where you need to check out that RZA. Okay. RZA was on Dust. All right. Eric Sermon got them beats too. See, when I get into my Eric Sermon bag, I can't wait. Yeah, RZA admitted that they were on coke and Angel Dust. Dex, tell them I went to school with Mobb Deep. That's my claim to fame. Yeah, Mintu went to school with Mobb Deep, man. He told me that a few times. He said that's my claim to fame. I have RZA, Alchemist, DJ Premier, Havoc, and Eric Sermon. Tracy, that's nice. Kane beat KRS One in the verses. Top 5 for me: DJ Premier, Havoc, Q-Tip, Pete Rock. There you go, Flink. Flink got some shots. Them some cold niggas. Alchemist tough. Yeah. Pete Rock. Bro, y'all know I said I was gonna get off 20 minutes ago, man. This always happens. I'll always be like, hey, I'm finna get off, and I always stay on here for about 20 more minutes. Let y'all know I fuck with y'all, man. Hey, I'm out. Everybody have a good night. Everybody be safe, man. Y'all go out. Y'all talk y'all shit. I appreciate it. Shit was fun tonight, man. Who came? Hold on. Shouts out to Shady. I don't even know if Shady's still in there, but shouts out to NSPR. Shouts out to everybody who came up. Y'all have a good night, man. Be safe. It's Dex.